What's going on, Drinking Buddies? Brand new episode coming right at you. But real quick, a word from our sponsors, those fine folks that bring you this episode, and many like it. First and foremost, we're brought to you by the video versions of It Now We Drink. The video versions are available on Vimeo right now at www.anwd.net/videos. You can stream all the videos for $6 a month or 99 cents an episode. They're a lot of fun. Nudity happens. Check them out. I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. We are also brought to you this week by our homies, Handsome Boy Banks and Alex Ludovigo. If you're in the LA area, be sure to check them out on August 22nd at the Songbird Cafe in downtown LA. 9 p.m. they're doing a live show. The donations support the Yellowhammer Fund. So come out for a good cause. See some hip-hop. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to make it out too. So come do some shots of me. And now for the paying sponsors. This week we are brought to you by our friends at Gamefly. Gamefly.com has over 8,000 new releases and classics available to rent for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, PS Vita, Wii U, and 3DS, as well as the old school systems. As a Gamefly member, you can rent as many console and handheld games you want and get them delivered to your mailbox for a low monthly fee. If you like a game so much that you don't want to send it back, you can keep it for a low used rate. There are no due dates or late fees. Gamefly also offers the ability to rent Blu-ray and DVD movies at the regular service for no extra charge. That's right, Drinking Buddies. Games are expensive. Before you drop your hard-earned coin, check them out on Gamefly. Make sure you're going to love them. Make sure you won't just breeze through them, motherfucker. And if you really love it, keep it. Pretty rad, right? So go to www.gameflyoffer.com/ANWD. Once again, that is www.gameflyoffer.com/ANWD to sign up today for your 1-month, 30-day trial for free. And if you don't love Gamefly, just cancel. No questions asked. It's month to month. No strings attached. We are also brought to you this week by our friends at Laughable. Laughable is the #1 comedy podcast app on iOS. And if it's not already, soon to be the #1 comedy podcast app on Google. That's right. It's available on Google. So not only can you subscribe to your favorite podcast, you can subscribe to your favorite podcasters and personalities. Once you subscribe, when they make an appearance on another show, boom, right there in your subscription feed. It's a great way to discover new podcasts. And on top of that, Laughable makes recommendations in-app every day. So go to the Google Play Store, go to the App Store, download it for free today, and find funny. This week's guest is newbie adult performer Crow13. Crow's a real interesting dude. He's probably the nicest guest I've ever had on. He kept shaking his head in disapproval while I just said horrible things. Crow is also a professional magician, so he is an interesting dude to make the change from magic to porn. This episode was a lot of fun, so sit back, relax, pop a cold one, and enjoy, Drinking Buddies. Yeah.
Take it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the house. Welcome to the humble abode, Crow. What's going on?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? I love this. This is great. This is a nice place you got here.
Thank you. Why is every fucking guest like, Matt, you have a much nicer place than we thought you'd ever have. We thought you lived in squalor with microphones.
I mean, I actually had no assumption. I had no question of oh, what am I going to get myself into or so. But when I walked in, I was like, all right, yeah, he's got some artwork going on and everything. He's got a good comic book collection. Yeah, okay, I like this. This is my type of jam.
But you were not the first, second, third, or fourth guest who would ever be like, man, you got a nice place. Motherfucker.
Yeah, no assumption, but still, yeah. It's a nice little surprise. I like it.
Little assumption.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I won't confirm or deny.
You just confirmed. That was just like saying, that's like me asking, did you use a condom? You're like, I can't confirm or deny. That means you didn't use a condom.
Don't make it weird.
Have you never listened to the show? I make it weird.
Oh, damn. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll give you that.
That's what we do here in Now We Drink. We make this shit weird.
It's already weird, and I love it.
And hell, the episode that aired today, I think the first question I asked the guest was, so what are you masturbating to?
Ooh, that's actually a really good question, though. I don't know how to answer that because, like, I mix things up a lot.
What's the mix up? What range are we going here?
It can go anywhere from like kink all the way down to like just stories of like reading on Reddit or so, like whatever fetish things.
Hustler letters jerking off to?
No, I never did the Hustler letters, but I did a couple of the Playboy letters at one point and stuff, like the Dear Playboy of like.
Those were never that raunchy.
They weren't, but that was like my childhood. Like Playboy was easier access because if I got caught with a Playboy at that age or so, like it wasn't as judgmental. It was like, oh, well, they only show boobs and maybe like a little bit of vagina and stuff.
Yeah, it's like Bush. And if you're really lucky, like you could see like the faint outline of lips.
Yeah. It was enough to get you by when you were that young person. Like,
well, yeah, especially in my age, it was the height of Jenny McCarthy. So,
oh yeah, I know. Jenny was my jam. Jenny was like, what was the MTV show that she was on?
Singled Out.
Yeah,
with Chris Hardwick of The Nerdist.
Really?
That was her co-host.
I forgot he was on that. I mean,
that's his claim to fame before pre-Nerdist, allegedly being a sexual predator.
And how do we transition out of that one?
Well, that I spilled a lot of loads to Jenny. And then her replacement, Carmen Electra.
Yes. Oh, man, seriously. That was like, that was the one time where I could actually see a replacement that actually, like, I love Jenny. I think Jenny was amazing. Like, she got me through, like, puberty beyond belief. But then usually when they replace, like, somebody and you kind of get that, well, it's not Jenny. No, Carmen was kind of, Jenny's great, but Carmen was also great.
They were both very, very attractive people.
Yes. Wonderful people. I never met either one of them.
I wonder what Carmen Electra looks like these days.
I honestly, I think she still looks the same because I've seen a couple of videos or so of like her doing some interviews.
Oh my God. The first thing that pops up in Google is Carmen Electra kids. She's a mother?
It doesn't kill it for me. It does not kill it.
Well, I mean, it proves that she likes to fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she dated Dave Navarro for a while, didn't she?
I think she actually married.
Did she marry him? Yeah. Yes. I mean, Dave Navarro, that's a form of kinkiness right there. That if you're with Dave Navarro, yeah, you definitely you're into some kinky stuff.
Would still definitely.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. No. Yeah. 100%. Seriously.
Google Carmen Electra 2019.
Yeah. No, like, so I have one celebrity or so that I honestly say to this day, like, and she's probably within her 80s, but to this day, 100%. If she gave me the time of day, I'd be like, yeah.
Bette Midler?
No. Do you want to take a guess or do you want me just to say?
Barbara Streisand.
No. Close, but no.
Well, Lucille Ball's dead.
Yeah.
That's
no. I would still do Lucille Ball. Don't judge me.
Hey,
don't judge what I'm into.
But she's not a redhead anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think she's a head anymore.
I mean, I'm sure she still has a skull.
It could be fun. Could be. I'd do it for the story.
Pretty dry.
Yeah.
Pretty dry. You have to bring a lot of lube.
Ouch. No, Barbara Eden.
I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. Barbara Eden.
In the costume?
Yeah. I'm trying to envision her as like old Barbara Eden and everything. And I'm like, yeah, no, still in the costume. She has to be in the costume. And yeah, I was so good. I don't care about it. I do it for the story 100%.
Let's tweet her right now.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You want to tweet her or you want me to tweet her? You should tweet her from the show being like, hey,
our
Crow
guest
here
wants to fuck.
Yeah. Crow here definitely wants to put it in you. I so would. I 100% would.
We'll do this the easy way.
Mm-hmm.
So for the audio audience, we're going to film that shit, bro. Crow, tell Barbara how you feel.
Dear Barbara, I really want to fuck you. I don't care about the age difference. I don't care about what's going on right now. I so would. So if you're ever into like the young, like tattooed Viking looking guy, please hit me up.
He will provide multiple orgasms.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, definitely.
He will knock the dust off.
Yes. Yeah. I don't. No dust. No dust. She still looks good.
And we're going to tweet that right now from the...
Yes. Oh, we're so putting that out there in the world.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm like going to go check her like Twitter and stuff. And she's like, block this bastard.
Oh my God. Let's see. Does she even have a Twitter?
She has to. She has to. I mean, who's the other one that everybody says that they would still have sex with? And I know for a fact that like, because she, like, you can tell from whenever she does like show interviews, Golden Girls, why am I blanking on names? The only one that's still alive.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah. No. Which one's the, who am I thinking of? Why am I blanking?
Betty White.
Yeah, Betty White. Yeah. Betty White, like, you know, she's a dirty girl. She's definitely a dirty girl, but she's one that everybody also says, yeah, Betty White showed me any interest. You do it just for the fun of it. And I think she'd break me too.
She might very well may.
Yeah, she definitely got the experience. Yeah.
She was a looker back in the day too.
She really was. Like, if you look at her within the 20s and stuff, or not the 20s, but like her 20s and everything, like, no, she was freaking hot, and she's still hot today. Like, I think she's still beautiful. But I know a couple of people like here in Hollywood and stuff that are like, oh, dude, she like flirts with you and everything, and it's like, because it's Betty White, you're like, yeah, you get a sense of pride on that one. Oh, yeah. No, we're totally tweeting this out. I love this.
Oh, we're tweeting it right now.
Yeah. Oh, Barbie Eden. If this actually happens and everything, I can't keep it secret.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She may make you sign an NDA, though.
She may
be worth getting sued over.
She may, but yeah, it's going to be one of those things where I'm like, so I can't name who, but it's somebody within their 80s who happened to live in a bottle on a television show.
Put your Twitter handle in because I don't know it off the top of my head.
Ooh, yeah. Well, it's a hard one to remember, and I got to figure out how to like make it more memorable. Crow13 or XCaro13X.
This is so ridiculous.
I know, right? I actually love this. I'm so about this. Come to the show. We might get you laid with Barbie Eden.
Maybe not.
The only thing that would like kill this for me is like if
she blocks you.
No. If she blocked me, I'd still take a sense of pride in that and going, yay, she listened to the show. Fantastic. I love this. Or she saw the tweet. But like the only thing that would kill it for me is like if somehow she died and I just didn't know about it yet.
Well, she still has a blue check mark.
Yes. Okay, good. She's still alive. It's not weird. It's not weird.
It's a little weird.
No. Don't judge me.
She lives in Beverly Hills.
Oh, yes. She's also from Tucson, the same place where I'm from. It's like one of the little like prideful things that I've always like held into my mind of like, oh, wow, hot people came from Tucson. Yes.
And it is out in the ether.
Yes.
Let's see if we can make a love connection happen.
I would so date her and everything. I mean, I'm not a monogamous person, so I hope that doesn't go against me. But
I don't know, man. She may have a small fortune to be monogamous for.
I would do it without the fortune. She like, yeah, I'll sign off.
Yeah, but gold dig. Gold dig if you can.
Not for her. Not for her.
Why not?
Because I care about her that much. I actually like her. I think she's good people. I don't know. I've never met her, but still though. I can't be that guy that like gold dig like Barbara Eden. I think she's actually married. I don't know if her husband's still around, but like I know she's like long time married or so. I know way too much about Barbara Eden than
you could be the pool boy.
I'm okay with that. If that's what it comes down to and everything, I'm like, you know what? I'm the pool boy. I was there for the final years.
Worst comes to worst, someone just cast this man in I Dream of Jeannie porno.
Please do. Oh, I didn't realize that's actually a fantasy of mine until this moment right now.
Making magic happen here on And Now We Drink.
Oh,
we were also drinking off air for like an hour and a half before the show started. So that's why this is just what we're leading in with.
Oh, the conversations we were having before the show started. I feel like we should have recorded some of that, but no. This is how we roll. I love this show. I already love this show. I love you.
Aw. And I'm not as much as Barbara Eden, but
nah, I don't think
you've never masturbated to me. Or have you?
Not that I know of. I mean, unless you've ever been like a stunt cock on a POV that somehow I saw the video and everything and didn't realize it was you, because that's actually happened to me a couple times.
Nope. Never been a stunt cock. Mm-hmm. I'm a private dick in the land of public dicks.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So I've never masturbated to you. But I have had a couple friends that I'm like, oh, yeah, this video's hot. And then like they're like, dude, that's my dick. And I'm like, well, not going to talk about what I did earlier today then.
They should be proud. They made a piece of erotic art that you came to.
That's how I look at it. I'm all about that. Yeah, you see, like, I mean, I have a penis that most people will memorize. Not from the sense of like length or anything, but there is a trait to my penis that actually makes it memorable and nobody can forget it. And it can't be like, I've had a couple of girls even like hit me up and they're all like, hey, like we could do POV, like your face doesn't have to be in it. And I'm like, this is my dick.
Do you have Brandon Lee tattooed on your penis?
I do not have Brandon Lee tattooed on my penis, but I do have a tattoo on my penis.
What is the tattoo of?
Tattoo says rock out.
With your cock out.
Yes, yes. Because if you're going to laugh at it, you might as well have a great reason.
Fair. It's not the worst dick tattoo I've ever heard of.
It really isn't. Like, there's not many dick tattoos out there in the world and stuff. Like, occasionally I find somebody who's like, oh, yeah, I know somebody who has a dick tattoo. Not really come across other people who have the dick tattoo themselves. But
what made you decide to get a fucking dick tattoo?
So a porn star, actually. Back when I was working in a strip club as a DJ and / occasional bouncer, because being 6'5", you always get put into that position. They always played porn on the TVs and stuff. And around that time when I was DJing and everything, one of the porns that always came up on the TV was Rob and Rachel Rotten. And Rob Rotten had the word poison tattooed on his dick and stuff. So as a joke with like a bunch of the girls and everything, I'm like, yeah, I should get my dick tattooed and stuff. Like around that same time, I was also working as a body piercer in a tattoo shop. So I had easy access to like tattoos and everything. There was one girl in particular that like we started making a joke about it and stuff, where then it led, I don't know if it was her that said it or if it was me that said it, of like, oh, we should just like tattoo like rock out, because if your cock's out and you're looking at it, it's rock out with your cock out and stuff. So I was like, all right. I went and hit up one of my tattoos buddies and stuff and was like, hey, you want to do this tattoo? And he's like, yeah, let's do this.
Is it an old English lettering?
No, it was actually a old carnival lettering, like very kind of almost pinstriping lettering to a certain degree and stuff. There's also a little, I don't only just have rock out tattooed on my dick. There's also a picture above it and stuff. 2 dice that are on fire.
How cliche.
I know, right? I go for all the tattooists, like rockabilly. There we go. That's the word that I'm searching for.
You got a cross on you somewhere too?
There's the Iron Cross, like for the like Knights Templar stuff going on and everything, but like 13, because of the name Crow 13 and everything, 13 is tattooed on me like at least I think 3 or 4 times.
You're fucking up if you don't have it 13 times.
Mm-hmm. I got bored of getting tattooed at one point. Like after I left that world and everything, I still love it, miss it, but
it's commitment to the bit.
I got to do it.
I mean, at least do it on every Friday the 13th until you have 13 of them.
Just get 13 over. What's that rapper dude? What is it? Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Prison rape?
That dude. He's lucky. He's cute.
Or
that's
very
all I
unlucky.
can say.
Or very unlucky.
That's all I can say. I don't like talking bad about anybody and stuff, but I'm like,
I'm not talking bad. I'm just saying he's in jail forever.
He's in prison. He's in prison right now. Is he forever now? Has it been announced?
I don't know. Actually, I think he turned state's evidence and is getting out.
And good for him. By the way, my name's not Crow 13, and if he gets out and hears this, please don't find me.
Oh, no, he won't find you. He'll pay someone else to find you.
Please don't send somebody after me.
The guy was on video on TMZ, like, ordering a hit.
Yeah.
Like, had a 10 grand stack in his hand and was ordering a hit on TMZ.
Yeah, I'm like, there's a sense of celebrity status that people have, but that goes to a point where it's like, you just don't give a shit anymore.
Like, I don't know if it's you don't give a shit or you're just like, they don't know what I'm talking about.
But we know.
Yeah.
Like I saw that same video. We know what's going on.
Yeah, you just ordered a hit on someone.
Yeah. What world are we in now? The Barbara Eden text you back?
I don't know. No response from Barbara Eden. It's past her bedtime.
I think she parties harder than anybody else. Like
You have such a weird fantasy of her life.
No, yes. I want that. Like, that would be awesome. I think I want her to party harder than I do. Like, I want to show up at her place, like, thinking, okay, 7:00, we'll, like, hang out for about an hour and
drink your prune juice.
Yeah. But then, like, all of a sudden, like, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, still rolling around, and I'm like, I'm kind of tired and stuff. And she's like, fucking pussy.
What kind of cocaine do you think Barbara Eden does?
It's got to be the good shit. If it's for Barbara Eden, it's the good shit.
Does she wiggle her nose before she does a rail?
Fuck, I forgot about that. Yes, I hope she does. I like for my drug use and everything, like cocaine is not something that I'm actually like into and stuff. Like never even experimented with it or anything. Like it's just
Barbara Eden will get you in on that shit.
Yeah. I will let Barbara Eden do coke off my dick.
Oh no,
as long as she wiggles her nose throughout the whole time.
You're gonna do coke off her belly.
Oh, dude, in more ways than one. I so would.
You're gonna have like a Scarface pile on her stomach.
Yeah. If I became like the trashy druggy dude, all of a sudden, like I just have to say, Barbara Eden started it, and that would make it okay. I think even my family would be okay with that. They're like, well, Barbara Eden did it, so
yeah. Jeannie forced you to.
Yeah. No, she didn't force.
She's got magic powers.
Yeah. No.
You thought it was your own idea, but she wiggled her nose, and all of a sudden you're just.
Yeah.
Ripping lines.
Yeah, no. I think all she has to do is just hold the little baggie and just go, this is happening. And I'm like, yeah, this is happening. This is my life right now.
You think Barbara Eden has little baggies?
That's fair, actually.
She has a silver tray, sir.
Yes.
It's in Beverly Hills.
She's got her own butler that just holds the tray there and stuff. Like, just the one dude, like, looks like Alfred from Batman and everything. It's like, just like, here's your cocaine, sir.
It's actually Michael Caine.
Oh, that would be so awesome. Oh, man, my fantasy just went to a whole new level.
Got weird.
After I'm the one who started off by saying, let's not make it weird. No, it got weird. But it's still great. Oh, I love this.
I would just like Michael Caine to narrate my sex life.
I want that, but with either James Earl Jones or Morgan Freeman. Like, I'm more into that voice, but like not even in my sex life. I just want them to narrate my life. Like if I'm walking down the street, I want like Morgan Freeman to be like, and here's Crow walking, trying to do the Morgan Freeman impersonation, but failing miserably because I'm not that cool. And so like, but here's Crow walking down the street thinking that his life is cliche. But then comes Barbara Eden.
See, I want posh British. Well,
posh British? Okay.
Yeah. Michael Caine's like a good posh British voice.
It really is. I mean, like, he has that range of like, I'm blanking on I'm so bad with names, so I'll just let that out there right now. But the last Batman film where he like breaks down crying and stuff of like the I failed you thing to Bruce and stuff that I'm
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. There we go. Yeah. Like him with that, like he can be the complete badass of like, fuck you, you're an asshole and stuff, to like crying, like sobbing tears. I failed you. And I'm like, no, you did not. You did not fail me because I love you.
He definitely had to clean up Bruce's cum rags when he was a teenager. Any man who has to clean up your cum rags has not failed you.
I feel like that's one thing that's always been left out of every single Batman comic that needs to be put in there. Somebody needs to acknowledge the fact that like Bruce Wayne has a sex life. Bruce Wayne has had because of him having to keep the Batman things under wraps and be like the party monster and everything just to keep face. He's had some weird fucking freaky shit go down.
Do you think Alfred bought him his first prostitute?
Ooh.
Who did Bruce Wayne lose his virginity to?
Oh. No, I don't. I don't think it's going to be a prostitute, but there were prostitutes involved at some point or another.
I think Alfred bought him a prostitute just to get it out of the way.
I don't know. I don't.
Well, one for Alfred too. Alfred's got needs.
Yeah. He's never needy. He never really, like, occasionally you see him once in a while with like a female companion and stuff, but then like they disappear because they don't really connect with the readers that well. But like,
Because Alfred disappears them.
yeah,
Like they're asking too many questions, Master Wayne. They had to go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is there a section on the back here for dead prostitutes?
Oh, I hope not. I don't want it to be ruined. That's like the one villain thing of like Batman. I feel like we're writing a really shitty like comic of like
This is Batman pick.
Batman like as Jack the Ripper. And so like
Who's going to catch the Batman?
yeah. I mean nobody. You've never seen Batman in person. Like nobody like what's that rule of like who was it some celebrity guy or so like fuck it, let's just say like Christian Bale and stuff is like, well, you've never seen Batman and Christian Bale at the same place at the same time, so who's gonna catch a Batman? Nobody's gonna catch a Batman. Batman's like, he could kill some prostitutes. He could be the Jack the Ripper.
Well, I can imagine just some call girl outing him like how Charlie Sheen got outed.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Why are we not writing this? I mean, I'm glad.
We're recording it.
Yeah,
I'm
glad that I feel this isn't a podcast now. This is a like jam session of like, well, let's write a comic book. What's it about? Bruce Wayne fucking prostitutes
and disposing of their bodies. Sadly,
this will never become a comic book, but I want it.
Some of the female fan base be like, "Why does he got to kill the prostitutes? Why can't you just pay them off?"
You know, you make a very good point there. I don't know why we just automatically jump to like, I don't condone killing prostitutes at all. Like, please don't kill prostitutes.
Anybody.
Yeah, no. What he said. I'll go with what he said. I just want to say that to the camera. Like, no killing people.
Killing people bad. Napster good.
Yeah, unless you're Deadpool. If you're Deadpool, kill whoever you want.
That's fictional.
Yeah, they'll all come back to life.
Ryan Reynolds can kill people too.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. I do not know who the fuck Ryan Reynolds is and why he's using like that name. He's just Deadpool.
You know, Deadpool fucked the Black Widow.
Oh, that's yes. I mean, Deadpool fucked Death.
Yeah, but in real life, Deadpool fucked Black Widow. Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson were married.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Wow, I think I went to a whole different fantasy from Barbara Heaton all the way to like Scarlett Johansson and Ryan. Like, I mean, to be truthfully honest, like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, it could just be a solo scene, and I'd still watch it. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch Deadpool masturbate. I don't care.
So, what did you think of Seth Campbell's portrayal of Deadpool?
It was good. It was really good. Like I feel like he did a great job. I mean, I'm such a huge Deadpool fan, so there's a little bit of jealousy that I wish I would have gotten into the industry like much earlier. But at the same time, like 6'5", I don't really fit the Deadpool like image or anything. But there's still that little bit of jealousy. Yeah, that's one comic book character I would love to portray.
Did you jerk off to any of those scenes?
I will not confirm or deny.
Oh, you're bashful all of a sudden.
I mean, well, Seth's a great guy. He's a good person. I don't want to confirm or deny. I mean, yes.
Saying I don't want to confirm or deny is a yes.
Yes. Yeah. No, totally. I mean, not as Seth. I mean, I totally got into the Deadpool aspect of it.
Yeah, if the mask came off, you'd be like, erection gone.
Yeah. I mean, well, if the mask came off and it was even like the wrinkly face, like Deadpool and everything, like what is it? The mixture of Ryan Reynolds with a Sharpay and everything. Like, I'd still be into it. So, but like, if the mask came off and all of a sudden, like, it was like Seth Campbell, I'm like, hey, buddy, nice to see you again. How you doing? All right, sorry, didn't mean to show you this. So let me go over here and.
We are no longer rocking out with our cocks out.
Yeah. No. I like Seth. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. So,
former guest of the show.
Oh, awesome. I like. Yeah, he first met. We hung out at the Magic Castle. Great guy. So wonderful person.
I did not ask him if he masturbated to you.
I don't think many people have. Nobody's ever confirmed it yet with me and stuff. Like I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of content out there of me yet. Within the future, there I hope will be and everything. But at the same time, I haven't had anybody come up and say like, yeah, I've masturbated to you. That wasn't in a relationship with me.
Well, that's very nice that someone in a relationship with you said it. Yeah. No one I've ever been in a relationship with has been like, yep, jerked off to you.
Well, I mean, they didn't jerk off. They like
Flick the bean.
Yeah, they flick the bean.
I mean, figuratively jerked off.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I mean, even if you jerk off, like, okay, cool. Well, I take it as a compliment. Thank you.
No one has come up to me like, I missed you. Flick the bean to you.
Well, I have had that, like ex-girlfriends or so, like get back in contact and be like, hey, so I missed you and saw some pictures from back in the day and had a little happy naked fun time and stuff. And I'm like, hey, thanks. I appreciate it. That's a good compliment. I look at it as a compliment.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. I'm just bummed that no one has ever done that. If any of my exes are listening to this, if you've touched yourself to me, let a brother know.
Yeah, it's a nice little boost of confidence or so. Like if you're having that bad day and all of a sudden somebody reaches out and is like, hey, you were good in bed. And I remember those moments enough that I wanted to masturbate to them. And I did. It makes you feel good about yourself.
It does. The best I've ever gotten was a partner texting me years later talking about a bruise I left on her.
Ooh. That she liked it?
Yeah.
Nice. High five that one. Gonna give you that. That's a good
But that's about it. Like, there's never been any bean flicking.
Yeah, no. I'm sure it's there. I'm actually positive it's there. It's just that people are shy to talk about those type of things. Like most of the girls that I've dated are so like we're somewhat within the lifestyle, or if not within the industry and stuff like throughout the years and everything. So like it usually becomes more open and common of like, yeah, I masturbated to you the other day. Haven't talked to you for like 3 or 4 years, but I masturbated to you. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
I mean, I've definitely had mutual masturbation over the phone with partners, but it's not quite the same.
Like as partners or like past?
Well, it was in a weird quasi post thing.
Okay. That happens. It's common. Yeah.
Not common enough, damn it.
Man. Now I'm starting to feel like I actually like my life is totally different than the average person.
Well, my life's different than the average person,
yes.
but in other ways.
Yes. I will. No. Again, people have masturbated to you. You just don't know it yet.
Man, what's that old saying? Like, if someone dreams about you, it wakes you up or some shit?
Something like that. Well, like I'm laughing because now I'm just envisioning like Barbara Eden tweeting out and stuff like, I masturbated to you, but like talking to you. And I'm like, oh, man.
Hey, you're tagged in the post too, so hopefully she'll reply all.
Yeah. No, she definitely masturbated to you, not me.
Hey, I'll take it. If Barbara Eden wants to masturbate to me, I'm sorry.
No. I gave you that. I'm not a jealous person. I'm very much a sharing type of individual and stuff. If Barbara Eden masturbated to you, I give you props. I cannot be upset about that.
Nobody can.
No.
Maybe your husband.
No. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, it's Hollywood. Wouldn't be the strangest thing that I've heard. He might be into it. You never know.
He might be. Cocaine Butler definitely isn't, though.
Yeah, no. Cocaine Butler really is like Alfred is like, I left Bruce Wayne for this shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm here holding a Coke tray. Like,
she hasn't even acknowledged I'm here. She's just touching herself. Yeah. And I'm just sitting here with this goddamn tray.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's actually kind of hot, though. At that point, I would be the butler and everything, holding the tray, just going, I'm okay with this. This is nice. This is fun. I got a total voyeuristic thing going on and stuff. Occasionally, I show up to like some of the like industry events or so where like sex all of a sudden happens and people are all like, "Why is your dick not out?" And I'm like, "No, I just want to watch. It's fun." Yeah, you're all putting on a great show. You're doing better than I would right now. So
are you more into watching it than actually participating?
No, well, I'm a voyeur and an exhibitionist. So but at the same time, it's very much within my ordeals of, I don't want to say ordeals, within my experience of the fetish lifestyle, kink community and everything, very much into consent, very much into making sure that everybody is comfortable and stuff. And so I also know that like if you're the new guy coming in and everything, not everybody knows you, not everybody understands you, not everybody's welcome and stuff. So it's like if I'm there just to watch, cool, I'm blessed with that. I'm okay with that. Just
because there's an open hole doesn't mean you need to insert yourself into it.
Exactly. But also at the same time, if somebody is like, "Hey, like, would you mind leaving?" and I'm like, "Cool, like, I get it, I understand it."
They're like, Hey, there's an open hole, dummy.
Yeah, that has happened. And I'm like, well, okay, here we go. Hey, nice to see you. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Crow.
Yeah. They're like, what? Crow. Who names their kid Crow? Hippie parents.
Desert hippies.
Yeah, it's weird.
Too much sun, man. They just got too much sun.
God, I do not miss it. I miss Arizona for certain reasons. That's one that I don't miss.
Somehow you managed to escape without leathery skin, so that's impressive.
Yeah, no, well, I went through a goth phase for a long time, very depressed and everything, stayed inside my house, like never left because of AC. Yeah. That's one thing that I love about actually like moving to Hollywood and like moving to the Los Angeles area is like the houses are actually built that you just have to know which windows to open and you never have to turn on your AC.
Speak for yourself. I run the AC all the fucking time.
Yeah, well, I mean, but if you live in this place, you should run the AC all the fucking time. It's a nice place.
I can operate it with my phone.
Yeah, you just freaked me out. Like we did stills with the camera and everything, and like you're over here with your phone pressing buttons, and all of a sudden the camera like flash opens up and they like start doing things, and I'm like, what the fuck is this ghost shit?
The future is fucking rad.
Yeah, and I'm like, I got a GoPro, but that was some weird shit that I was like, I was so used to it being a non-Bluetoothy camera, like from the appearance of what you have here and stuff, and now I'm like, shit.
Oh no, it's not Bluetooth. It's Wi-Fi. It generates its own Wi-Fi signal.
Fuck, like a GoPro. Yeah. Fuck, that's awesome.
The future is rad.
Shit, the future's weird.
It is.
The future's got some weird shit going on and stuff. Like
kids these days will never understand what it's like to go outside and play.
Exactly. No, like I actually, I was talking with somebody the other day over the fact of like, I feel like I was part of that last generation because like I'm the pre like internet era and stuff where like internet was invented, but it was still a military thing. So it wasn't invented to the idea of like mass consumption by the like public and stuff. So like I was still part of that era of like, if the street lights come on, that was curfew. The moment streetlights come on, but it wasn't even like curfew of like, you got to go home and stay home. Streetlights come on, you got to go home, let mom know that you're still alive, and then she's going to send you back out into the world.
You have better parents than I did.
Oh, my mom was like totally 100% like chill with everything.
I'm just saying, as long as I came home sometime that night, my parents were like, okay, cool, he's alive.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean... Well, my mom was always like the cool mom or so like even now and stuff when I had the conversation, she's the only opinion that I actually cared about when it came to like industry, like my sisters, my everybody else in my family. I'm like, y'all got your own lives and everything. Deal with it. I don't give a shit and stuff. But like my mom was the only one that I actually like reached out to and was like, hey mom, if I ever decided to do porn, what would you think? And she was like, I don't fucking care. Like she's old enough to the point where like she only goes online just to check her emails.
Sure, she's flicking the bean. Come on.
I mean, there's enough in my life because like me and like I have two sisters. I'm the youngest out of all of them, but like for my two sisters and we all have different dads and stuff. So they give me enough to like kind of acknowledge the idea of like my mom had some freaky side. Like good.
Your mom
her.
likes getting cream pied. Got it.
Maybe I don't judge.
I mean, that's how you got her.
Yeah, if she was. Oh man, the visual just got in my mind, and I don't want that there. It got weird to a point that like Barbara Eden was fine. My mom getting cream pie. Well, it's there.
Your dad blew some ropes.
I think. Well, he definitely did because I'm here.
Exactly. That's how that works.
Yeah, I mean the circle. Why did I go like full on Lion King Circle of Life? No. That's how life is created.
It's back to James Earl Jones narrating your life.
Yes. Oh, man. Yeah, no, actually, okay, I changed it. We'll get rid of Morgan Freeman. I want James Earl Jones narrating my sex life. That would be great. James Earl Jones.
With the Darth Vader mask on? Get the heavy breathing while you fuck?
I kind of want more of the Mufasa thing.
But don't you want... like while you fuck? Come on, that'd be great.
I mean, now that you actually mention it and everything, it'd be like having James Earl Jones like dress up as Darth Vader in the corner of the room as I'm like banging like two chicks or something and everything. I'm like, yeah, that would actually be kind of cool. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
When you're about to come, be like, force choke me.
Yes, Daddy. What? I didn't say it. What? Why is it? Hey.
What kind of kink do you think Vader was into?
Oh, no, definitely into the choking. He was definitely into the force choking. He was like 100% and stuff. Well, there was a video, I think, I just saw it recently or so, where it was actually like the video of Vader doing the force choke on the dude in the original Star Wars movie, I think number 3, when he like the audience first sees like, oh, he has this power and stuff. But it was like a spoof video, so he's like doing the force choke, and then all of a sudden the guy's like choking up and everything. He's like, tighter, and then Vader's like, wait, what? And stuff. Like, I love that. That's fucking hilarious.
Have you ever seen the show Future Man?
Yes. I've only seen the first season.
That's fine. I just had a vision of like that dude coming on Vader, like Fetterman comes on Wolf.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not weird. It's just, it's natural. It's what people do. What you're into, good for you. Like, I'm more into that. Like, I like choking people. It's a thing. Like,
high five on that. I'm into that.
Exactly. As long as you do it safely and everything, as long as you know how to do it, make sure everybody's comfortable, make sure everybody's still alive afterwards and stuff. Awesome.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to perform CPR, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That, like, first time because it was the first time that I ever like choked a girl and stuff where she actually blacked out and stuff, like straight up panic mode. I was like, oh fuck, what the hell happened? Like, oh my God, like really panic mode and stuff. But then like after a couple seconds she woke up and everything, and she was like, I didn't say stop. And I'm like, damn, you's a kinky bitch. Good for, like, I don't, like, I was still in that mode of like, I
almost just made you dead.
I don't know how to feel about myself right now. Like, I'm conflicted because I'm into this because you're into this, but I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, like, I'm dominant and I like a submissive girl, but I've definitely been with girls who are like, oh, you might be a little too submissive to my taste.
That's actually happened. And like, as far as it goes for like me, because I'm like, that was one of my first major experiences with like that type of extreme kink and stuff. Since then, I've gotten to know myself better. I've been more comfortable with myself. But occasionally I'll find somebody who's like, oh yeah, I'm into kink, I'm into submission, I'm into this and I'm into that. And I'm like, all right, cool. So like, I test the waters and stuff. Like I see like, okay, let's see how far you are into this, or let's see what's going on there and stuff. I've had a couple girls get really upset about it, and they're like, you can go harder, you can do like, what the hell and stuff. And I'm like, no. This is for me. This is to make sure that everybody's like on the up and up, because I don't want to traumatize anybody. I don't like, and I've had that happen.
I just don't want to dispose of bodies.
Yeah, I mean, no, I care about people. I care about people enough.
Well, I do too.
Yeah.
I care about me and not having to dispose of bodies.
That's fair.
Especially like, if you choke someone to death, they void their bowels in your bed.
Is that actually true, though?
Oh, yeah.
Is that really true? Like,
oh, yeah. When you die, you empty.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard mixed opinions about that.
We have previously Googled this, but I will Google it again.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Do you shit yourself when you die?
8 fascinating but quite creepy things that happen to your body when you die.
Wait. Okay, so the cameras can't actually see this, but I love the fact that this is like, this actual page looks like a BuzzFeed type of thing or so, where it's like,
it's on women's health.
Yeah, it literally.
It's on women's health.
This is women. Is it actually womenshealth.com?
Yeah, it's womenshealth.com. So, like, ladies, when we choke you to death,
yeah,
this is what happens.
Yeah, like, this is a pre-warning for women of like, when you die. I feel like there's a lot of women or so who are very self-conscious about themselves in general and stuff, that like, I feel like this is creating more self-consciousness of like, oh my God, when I die, I don't want to shit myself. Like, I feel like this is going to be a terrible thing for anybody to read.
Let's read it.
Yes.
And just remember, if you always keep yourself date ready, you won't shit yourself when you die.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. All right, what does it say?
Your hair and nails look like they grow.
Okay, that one I actually did know, but it's not like, so the key word there is it looks like your nails grow.
Because your skin dries.
Yeah, your skin dries, so it's just your skin is retreating back or so as your nails still stay the exact same length.
Your body gets rock hard. Rigor mortis.
Yeah, that's a thing.
You may poop and pee your pants. Number 3. Well, while rigor mortis sets in eventually, as soon as you die, every muscle in your body relaxes. This includes the sphincters that are in charge of keeping your bladder and bowels on lockdown. So there's anything to expel, it could possibly seep out.
Okay, but rigor mortis like kicks in later on or so.
Right.
Like,
This is before rigor mortis.
so this is before, like, but
Your body, all your muscles relax. So the sphincters, the unconscious muscles that are holding the goods in.
so I just always have to shit.
Yeah. And it just says it leaks out. It just leaks.
I don't want to die.
Because the muscles that are responsible for forcibly pushing them out are dead. So it's just a leakage.
I mean, like, I've lived a good life to a point where, like,
Here's good news, though.
yeah, okay.
Your wrinkles disappear immediately.
Why is this on womenshealth.com?
Women want to know. Women want to know what happens when you die.
If you want to get rid of those wrinkles that you've always been complaining about, just die.
Oh my God.
Don't die. Do not die.
Bro. Here's one we actually like. Since your muscles lose all tension the moment you die, they stop pulling forward on your forehead, creating those worry lines that you hate so much. Essentially, it's the same reason Botox works.
Wait. Does it actually say, like, creating those wrinkles that you hate so much? Or
Creating those worry lines that you hate so much. It actually does say that.
why the fuck is this on womenshealth.com?
It starts with, this is what we actually like.
This is no. Please don't die.
Oh,
I mean, everybody dies, but don't do it.
Number
for
five.
this.
Number five.
Yeah.
You may moan and groan. Just because you're dead doesn't mean there isn't any air in your lungs, unless you're choking a bitch to death. If someone applies some force to the chest, say by moving or rolling your body, some air can come up through the windpipe, rattle your vocal cords, producing a moaning and growing, sighing, or squeaking sound.
So already, like, we've started this podcast. I get the feeling that we're not even like 15 minutes in. We've already talked about banging Barbara Eden, my mom getting cream pied, and the best way to get rid of wrinkles is die. This got dark real fast.
Hey, we didn't talk about choking Barbara Eden to death.
Oh, what if I'm that? No, I don't want to be the one that kills Barbara Eden.
Well, then don't kill her. Respect her safe word.
What do you think her safe word is?
That's a good question.
Or does she just do the nose twitch? Like, is it nose twitch?
Nose twitch.
Yeah, the nose switch, like, you just got to keep an eye on the nose and everything, like, throughout the whole time. Just
That does not work for face down, ass up.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. What would Barbara Eden's was there a key word?
No, not like she said
And I do
Shazam
agree.
or anything.
Yeah. Like, she said master a lot.
Yeah, that's a shit safe word.
Thank you, master. Well, now I got to stop.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't use master as your safe word.
Yeah.
It's a bad safe word.
Do you have a safe word?
Oh, I think it was grapefruit because you can say that with a ball gag in.
You can say grapefruit with I've never actually.
Grapefruit.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, yeah. So, like, little known fact, I actually share the exact same safe word as Justin Timberlake does.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack there.
Yes. No.
First and foremost,
we got this.
when did you hang out with Brittany to find out what his safe word was?
I did not hang out with Brittany.
Christina?
No, I've actually never met Justin Timberlake. Do you want the story, or do we want to keep going with this?
I mean, I could keep riffing on it, or you could just tell the story.
No, like, I'm okay with the riffing on it.
Jessica Biel, then?
No. Wait, is he married to Jessica Biel now?
I believe so.
Okay, so he was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
And Fallon made him say his safe word? That's weird.
Well,
on network television? That's really weird.
No. It was one of those segments or so where it was like he had to write down certain things just to see if Jessica Biel could answer, like, how well do you know your partner type thing and stuff. And so, like, Jimmy Fallon asked, like, oh, what's Justin's safe word and everything. And I think she got it wrong. I could be wrong. Somebody's going to pop up on Twitter and be like, no, she got it right. She knows him better than anybody else. But no, like, he then turned the little cardboard piece around and stuff, and his safe word is pineapple and everything. And I just kind of sat there and looked at it and went, that's my safe word. Holy shit. Justin and I have a kink thing in common. Wow.
Too bad you don't have Jessica Biel or Britney Spears in common.
Yet.
I'd still bang either one of them.
Wait, no, like bald-headed crazy Britney, or
any Britney that would let me.
any Britney. Just any Britney.
Slide into those DMs, Britney.
Yes. No. I would go for both of them. Yeah. They're both incredibly attractive.
Especially, bald-headed Britney. She's at a low self-esteem point, and that's kind of my area of expertise.
Yeah, I don't a lot of people gave shit to her and everything. And I actually, what was the guy's name? Chris Cocker or so, who did the one who did the Leave Britney Alone video.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Stuff. Yeah, like I actually agree with that and everything. Like, yeah, being the child star growing up and everything, it puts a lot of stress on you and everything. Like, I'm all for she went through her crazy phase and everything. Good. Get it out of your system. You got to vent it out. Let the whole world know that you were upset with like whatever was going on with your life at that time. She seems like she's in a much better place right now. I'm proud of her.
Isn't her father her full-time steward at this point?
I think so. Well, I think recently, why do I pay attention to the news to even like want to care about this or so? But I think recently, like they filed for her to like get more of her rights back or her money rights back or so. But like, because her dad, I guess, is having some health issues or something. Wow. Yeah, we're there.
It's time for me to go gold dig to Vegas.
Yes. Apparently I'm a Britney fan.
Brittany, I can help you
bitch.
raise your kids better than Kevin.
I mean, anybody can. He's probably a good dad. I don't want to knock him.
I don't know. He's definitely good at eating.
Ouch. Well, what was that show? The celebrity weight loss show on VH1?
How do you go from being a backup dancer to having my body?
You date Britney Spears.
Dude, he got a $500,000 severance package for being her, baby daddy.
Good for him.
Damn right. I will happily take half of that.
Yeah. What's it? What, another backup dancer? So the one that married J-Lo or so. What was that dude's name?
Mark Anthony?
No, that dude's still cool. I actually like Mark Anthony. Like I grew up on that. Like grew up in Southern Arizona and stuff. So like the day Selena died and everything, like the whole like Southern Arizona like population just went into mourning and stuff. And I'm the one white kid that was like, who's Selena? And so then I learned about her. And then when J-Lo like came out with the movie and stuff, I was like, oh, I already know all about this. Now, whenever like Selena pops onto a radio or so, like at a nightclub or wherever and stuff, I'm the one white guy who's like, oh, fuck yeah, this is my jam. I love this shit. This is good shit. I love Selena. Here's to Selena.
Rest in peace, Selena.
It's like the one respectful thing that we've done throughout this whole.
It won't stay respectful.
It really won't. I'm okay with it. I've come to accept this in my life now.
You're like, I've been on the show for a little while now.
Yeah.
I know nothing respectful is coming out of it.
Yeah. No. This is my life. This is where
But
where
you're
we
wrong. You talked about consent.
Yeah.
And that is very respectful.
Exactly. Forced consent, please. More people should.
Wait a minute. Forced consent? That's
Well, if you're into CNC, good for you.
oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's something like I've been there. I've done that.
I'm not here to kink shame.
Yeah. No king should ever be shamed, except for if it's something that hurts other people in any way.
Non-consensually.
Yeah, like if it like. I don't want to get too dark or so, but like, yeah, like no.
We just talked about losing wrinkles when you die.
Yeah, no banging animals, please.
That's not consensual. Animals can't consent.
Yeah, like people who are not of the age of consent and stuff, like please don't bang them. Please don't do anything.
Don't
that
bang
harms
retards
anybody.
either.
Yeah. I mean, unless they want it.
Oh. So what you're telling me is someone who's under 18 but has all their mental faculties can't consent, but someone who's over 18 who doesn't have all their mental faculties can consent? You're wrong.
Ooh. I don't know how to answer this. I don't know how to respond with this. Can we go back to talking about comic books? Yeah, no.
I mean, retards should just bang each other. It's like, teenagers fucking.
I mean, if you're some...
I know I'm going to catch shit for just saying retards should fuck.
Yeah.
Or just saying retards in general.
Yeah. It wasn't me that said it.
Oh, no, it was me.
Yeah.
No, mentally handicapped should just fuck each other.
No. I mean, like if
two of them bang it out, there's fucking 6 chromosomes between the two of them. It's like a menage a trois.
Okay, so to give any sense of like salvation to this idea, so that way neither one of us gets like attacked for this or so, like I will say that the only thing is like if you're somebody who gets off on like anybody with a mental handicap and like is a predator for that, fuck you. But if you're somebody that actually like meets somebody who happens to have a mental handicap and you create a relationship with them and you like there's
like anyone who's dated me.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. As long as there's like consent there and everything, and it's like you're in a good relationship with that person, you actually care about that person, you love that person. Good for you.
No one's been in a good relationship with me.
I mean, I've kind of gotten a feel for some of your past, so.
But I am still on the lookout for girls with physical handicaps. I still want to bang an amputee.
An amputee? Okay, all right. Never done that.
Me neither. A friend of a friend was a hot amputee, and I'm just like, trying to get it. She was such a bitch.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you are the prettiest amputee I've ever met. I want to have sex with you. I don't care how mean you are to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not I can honestly say that there are definitely, like, people with physical handicaps or so that I've seen that I'm like, it's not something that deters me away. Like, maybe I'm just confident within myself or so, like, to look past that. But I've seen people who have like the amputated leg or even both amputated legs and stuff. Oh, wait, holy crap. Actually,
that is such a spinner.
Wait, no, this kind of actually goes into a story that like I'm now trying to question if I can actually publicly talk about this. Cause
it's a little late. You have to.
It is fucking fascinating. Like,
you can't lead in with that and be like, I'm out.
No, yeah. Seeing like, experiencing this, it wasn't me that actually experienced this, and this isn't going to be one of those like moments of like, well, it wasn't me, it happened to a friend of mine, like nudge like no, it actually like
it
was
happened
not
to your
me.
Friend Raven.
Yeah, it happened to a friend who happened to have a bird name that goes along the lines of blackbirds. No, it actually did not happen to me, but I was there to experience the whole entire thing. That it was one of the most fascinating things that like in my civilian job and stuff. See, this is how we transition. So in my civilian job, I work as a professional magician. So this narrows it down, but I'm going to keep as many names out of this as possible and keep as much information as out of this as possible, just so we can actually like protect everybody and stuff. Like, I've never gotten confirmation that this story has ever wanted to be out by the people who are actually involved with this. So I'm going to try to figure out how to word this correctly to make sure that I'm not calling anybody out. So work professional magic. I was working a show.
Oh my God. Did someone fuck the assistant that was sawed in half?
Kinda.
Okay, keep going. I had to put that out there.
Yeah. No, kinda. You're already kind of there. So okay, like if you have any knowledge of magic, if you are somebody like, and I'm talking to the camera, I'm talking to like anybody out there, audio and everything. If you are somebody who knows the magic world whatsoever, this is not going to be a hard story to figure out how this narrows down to certain individuals. So, but if you even try like going onto Twitter going, oh my God, who's that person? I will not say anything because I've never gotten confirmation that this story should be out there in the public. I like it, but it's such a fascinating thing that I've like experienced in my life that I was like, holy shit. To this day, those of us who actually know about this are like, holy fuck. Remember that time? That was a weird fucking thing that happened. Okay. So there's working a show that was in another country. So a whole group of us and everything, like big touring show.
Can you really say what part of the world?
It's within an Asian country.
Okay.
So we were traveling to an Asian country, and so it was at least within a like 16-hour flight or so, somewhere along those lines.
Most of the world's within a 16-hour flight.
Exactly. Especially if you're in Los Angeles, it takes about probably 6 hours just to get to LAX. So most of exactly. So we're all like traveling from different parts of America and everything. A couple of people are coming also from Canada. One person's coming from Mexico and stuff. Again, trying to span this out just so we protect people. So we're all going to this Asian country and everything. And all of a sudden the producers of the show, like as we land within this Asian country, we would get to the hotel and in the lobby, there's nothing but freak out. Like freak out for certain magicians and freak out for the producers and everything. We're like, holy shit, like what the fuck happened? Like what's going on? Did somebody die? Like it was that type of panic on their face. Turns out what happened is that one of the assistants who happens to be, let's say an amputee. somebody who does not particularly have a lower half of their body, which kind of gives you an idea of where this goes. Does not have a lower half of the body. In mid-flight, within this 16-hour flight, feels sick, decides she has to go to the restroom, and then suddenly, like in the bathroom itself, she gives birth. In flight, like not even landed or anything. They actually had to divert to another country because it was such an emergency. Like she gets up, again, no lower half, waddles down like on her hands and everything to go to the bathroom and stuff, like feels sick, feels like she's going to throw up. But then next thing you know, they're on the loudspeakers. This wasn't the flight that I was on. Like I was there at the hotel and stuff, like, but she was on a flight by herself. Not by herself. She was with a bunch of other people and stuff, but like not with our particular group.
Wow, you let the handicapped person just fly by themselves?
I mean, she's an adult. She knew what she was doing. Like she did her thing. Like good for her and stuff. Like, but so goes to the bathroom and all of a sudden like opens up the door and stuff and is like, "Sorry, can you help me?
Can someone chew this cord?"
Yeah, and they're like, "Wait, what?" And then all of a sudden they're like, "Holy shit! There's another like is this a stowaway at this point? Like, there's another human being on this plane that we did not realize."
Did the baby have legs?
The baby, yeah, we'll say yes. But yeah, so two things happened. One, everyone wanted to make sure that she was okay and stuff because they had to go stop at the closest country that they could. It was a medical emergency at that point. Like, girl gives birth on an airplane, didn't even realize she was pregnant and stuff. Like, holy shit, there's that. But then
this person sounds like she's a ball of a human being. How do you have no legs and are so fat that you don't know you're pregnant?
I won't answer that one. Like I feel like
I feel like she rolled down the aisle.
No, like she had the upper half, like she had the arms and everything. Yeah, but so she would walk on her arms and stuff. Like,
well, she must have been jacked to carry that much weight.
Oh no, 100%. Like there are people out there and stuff. I feel like even like the Learning Channel or TLC, whatever it's called or so, has done like segments on people who like are born without like lower halves of their body. Oh no, 100%. They're fucking jacked. Like their upper body is like fucking because of wheelchairs and everything and just like moving around on their arms and stuff. Like great
super rough hand jobs.
Yeah. Ooh, never even thought about that. Which kind of leads into more of the story because it's not done there. She didn't just give birth on the plane. Like,
well, yeah, she didn't give birth to Jesus.
Yeah, no, like there's something like turns out that baby daddy was like one of our bus drivers from the past tour that we did and stuff. So like, did she get laid on tour with us? Like, yeah, she got laid. Like, so there was somebody who was definitely into like the no lower half thing and stuff. Like, great for them and stuff. Like, I don't know where he's at. I don't know what's going on.
He's probably still driving a bus.
Probably. I mean, I've seen the baby. Like, she's older now. Like, great for her. Beautiful kid, beautiful family. Like, awesome and everything. But the to add more to the story, like part of the panic also then turned into after we confirmed like she's okay, she's going to the hospital, she's fine, baby's fine, everybody's like, again, baby today is 100% like beautiful child, lovely person. Like I think she's within her still early ages of life, so like let's say like 1 to 10 and stuff, like still within that area of life. Again, I don't want to narrow anything down. But so the other than concern was that this is a big segment within the show. She actually plays a big part within a person's act that then like this particular country wanted this act. He's kind of known for this particular thing and stuff. And they were like, well, what the fuck do we do? Because she's not going to be here. How the fuck do we cover this and stuff? Turns out she was actually adopted, and she also has a sister who's also adopted by a family who adopts people with handicaps, just so that they can have normal lives and feel like that they're accepted and everything, because they are. They're beautiful
by selling
people.
them into the circus of magic.
Exactly. No, well, like it's not the family's like goal or so, but like,
they're not getting a kickback from the castle.
exactly. I mean, no, they're not. But
I mean, a part of everyone's membership dues goes right to that family. Don't lie to the internet.
No. But yeah, no. So like, it turns out she actually has a sister, and the sister also was born without a lower half and everything, who just so happened to have a passport. So it was the most amazing fucking thing to see this all play out in a matter of time to get that person on an emergency flight and stuff. Like, just the weirdest fucking story. Like, oh my God, where's so and so? Like, is she okay? Like what happened to her? Like, usually people born with like handicaps and stuff like don't have long lifespans. So that was like the first concern that we all had. But then it was like, no, she had a baby in midair on a fucking flight. Like, holy shit. Like, how the fuck did we go there? And then all of a sudden it's like,
I know you actually meant like on a flight, but in my brain, I'm like, just had her suspended like the Matrix, like Trinity for the Matrix, and then shot out a kid.
Almost. Like, I don't know the details. Like,
that's how I envision it. She's just in the bathroom floating, and a kid fell out.
I actually imagine that, like, she was like, "Oh, I got to use the bathroom because I feel sick and everything," sitting on the toilet, and all of a sudden into the toilet.
Oh my God, that kid was baptized in the blue water.
Oh, that's so sad. Wow, this show is really dark. Yeah.
So that's the name of my next album, Baptized in the Blue Water.
That's actually a good album name. I like that. That's like I'm okay with that.
I am too, and I'm glad I'm recording it because I won't remember I said that later.
But now we know, like, if watch this show, because when you come out with the album Baptized in Blue Water, now you know the story.
I love how you're telling the audience that has to watch this show to watch this show.
Watch the fucking show. Why are you not watching the show? No, we're going to take that little clip. I'm going to put it all over Instagram, all over Twitter and stuff. Are you not watching the show? Fuck you. Watch the goddamn show. I don't want to say goddamn. I just did.
Womp, womp. I hate to tell you this. Me and JC are tight. He's going to smite you for that.
Oh, man. I don't want to be smited by JC.
Too late.
Wait, JC Chavez?
From
Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, I was about to say NSYNC.
Was it NSYNC? They all look alike to me. Oh, wow. I'm getting like boy band racist all of a sudden.
I mean, there's Justin Timberlake and there's the rest of them. Who has a career still?
I mean, let's be truthfully honest. There's Justin Timberlake and all the rest of them. That includes both NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
And 98 Degrees.
And 98 Degrees. I mean, no.
And O-Town.
I still remember Nick Lachey. I still remember that as a name.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. He married, what's her name?
Yeah, he likes fucking stupid.
Yeah. Wait, Tuna, the chicken of the sea.
Yeah. Jessica Simpson will still throw a shot in.
I didn't even remember her name. Why did I remember Nick Lachey's name, but I couldn't remember hers?
Because you want to high five him for banging Jessica Simpson.
She was hot. She's still hot. They're all
attractive people.
Yeah, they're still attractive people. Kelly Clarkson's still attractive.
She's still on the market, isn't she?
Is she?
The internet will tell.
The internet tells everything. I wonder what happens if we type in my name and like search like girlfriend or like wife or something. They'll be like, I didn't realize I was married to her.
She married Brendan Blackstock in 2013.
Oh. Who's he?
He's a talent manager.
Oh.
And they have 4 children. Jesus Christ. She is white trash.
Oh, man. Yeah.
4 children in 6 years?
Oh. I mean, if they're happy, good for them, but...
Yeah, he doesn't pull out.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, if that's what they want, if they want a big family, good for them. I support them. I'm all about that. Not my choice.
Apparently his brother looks like a NASCAR driver.
Does he look like...
Like Shelby Blackstock. He's definitely wearing like a NASCAR...
Wait, is he a NASCAR driver?
Yes. His brother-in-law is a NASCAR driver. His family is so white trash.
That explains everything. That's like insult to irony. Like, that's fucking hilarious. Brother-in-law looks like a NASCAR driver. Well, is he? Yes, he is. Oh, I love how that played out. Oh, that's a big family. Is that? No, Reba McEntire's in there. Okay.
No.
That's just people associated. I thought that was like the whole list of the family and stuff. And I'm like, well, maybe that's why they wanted a big family.
Well, he does have like 4 siblings, so.
I mean, I have 3.
Oh,
or wait, no.
Shelby,
I have 2.
That's why.
I have 2.
Reba McEntire is Shelby Blackstock's mother.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So wait, Jessica Simpson?
No, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson. Okay, Kelly Clarkson is
married to Reba McEntire's son.
the daughter-in-law of Reba McEntire. Okay, for the record, Reba McEntire is also somebody that if she had any interest whatsoever, totally I would do her.
I mean, we can make that tweet happen too.
I'm gonna play it off and see what happens with Barbara Eden first.
Yeah, don't push your luck.
Yeah, I'm not a player. I'm not. I don't want to like.
You just crush a lot.
Yeah. I mean, Reba, if you're out there and you're listening, if you're interested, I'm okay with it.
That's super fucked. Kelly Clarkson married into Reba McEntire's family, and Reba McEntire has a talent manager son and a NASCAR driving son.
That is a talented family
In a bunch of different fields.
Yeah, like. Her daughter-in-law was she the first winner of American Idol?
She was somewhere in there.
Yeah. That's a very talented family. Good for them.
Man, one of those 4 grandkids is going to do something.
What is the combined like net worth of that whole entire family?
More than we'll ever see in our lives.
Probably.
We work in porn. Definitely.
Yeah, no, 100% more than. I mean, I also work in magic, but that's still the same.
You have better chance of making money in porn.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about the money, so I do everything just for the passion of it. And yeah, I know. Yeah, everybody judges me whenever I say that. It's true, though. I only do things that I want to do for the passion of them. So,
hey,
yeah.
I hate to break it to you. You're male talent. You're about to do a lot of things you don't want to do.
Who said I didn't already do them?
Well, you were just like, I have to be passionate about it.
Oh, no, I'm passionate about sex. I'm passionate about pleasing people.
Even people you're not into?
Yeah.
Well, good on you. That's part of the reason I never wanted the job.
No. For the longest time, I always said that I couldn't do the job. Like, there's still parts of me that actually sit there and go, you know what? Like, I don't know, but I got to a point.
Well, as long as it's the part that says rock out is the part can do that job.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as that part can do the job, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm good there. But no, like still to this point and stuff, like I'm my mindset actually sits there and says I'd rather be the person who at least tried and failed than the person who kept saying that I couldn't do it and never knew.
See, I'm the person who says I can't do it and I don't want to do it.
No, which is fair. Like, I actually want to do it.
And you're doing it.
Yeah, I love it so much. I think it's a wonderful art form. I actually look at it as an art. I don't really just look at it as just sex. When you really break it down and get into like the behind the scenes of it and stuff and see like what goes into making porn, which that's what kind of intimidated me and said that I couldn't do this and stuff. Now I look at it and I'm like, this is fascinating. This is awesome. I love this. I love being creative about this.
See, for me, first and foremost, I like choosing who I have sex with. I make a lot of bad choices, but I like making those choices.
What's don't stick your dick in the crazy? Done that a few times?
Often.
I mean, everybody's crazy, though. Everybody's crazy. I'm insane. I got a tattoo on my dick.
For fuck's sake. I don't think anyone who's ever been with me was like, that is the sanest guy I've ever fucked.
I wonder if there is that one guy that somebody actually said, you know what? This is marriage material because he's the sanest guy I've ever fucked.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's what women are looking to lock down. Like, the sane guy. The sane guy. You know what? I will bet my hard-earned money that I will fuck you better than the sane guy.
It's always the crazy ones that are the best.
Well, I'm not that crazy.
Oh, fuck. I'm insane. Shit.
And modest.
No, now I'm suddenly realizing I might actually be insane. Okay, cool.
Oh, did you know I'm a doctor of psychology?
You're a doctor of psychology? I did not know that about you.
Oh, yeah. I'm here to really diagnose you. This isn't actually a podcast.
This is an intervention.
This is a therapy session.
This is a one-person intervention. Like,
No, it's a therapy session. My bill comes after the show.
Oh, fuck. I don't want. I need more alcohol. And this is why we drink.
That's a different podcast.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah, that is a true crime podcast.
I know more about and now we drink than this is why we drink. That's actually a true podcast. I love that.
Yeah, that has much better ratings than the show. So,
Oh,
and we've been going longer.
but the show's better. I like the show better. They don't talk about like the serious things about like whether Barbara Eden like takes anal. We didn't even talk about that.
I see where your mind's going.
I feel like we're going to talk about that. I feel like
You just want to boof coke into Barbara Eden's ass and then fuck her, don't you?
Okay, so I actually have no experience of coke on the personal level. Like, can you get high off of like coke going into an asshole?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I would. I would blow coke into her asshole.
The mucous membranes are very thirsty. They absorb things. What good?
Yeah. Okay.
Do not put alcoholic tampons in your asshole. You will die.
Really?
You'll get alcohol poisoning and die.
I anybody who's into the anal play and stuff, like more power to you and stuff. It's not my sort of thing. I've experimented. I'm not one of those guys who's like, no, I can never take it in.
There's one thing of anal play. There's another thing of putting a vodka soaked tampon in your ass.
But I'm just saying, like, it's never been something that's been in the back of my mind of putting in vodka soaked tampon in my ass. But
yeah, I don't think that's sexual. I think that would just burn and then kill you.
Oh, what if you were that person who did it? Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to be that person. It's like Darwin Awards and stuff. There's always that one person that does something that then, like, throughout the evolution of humanity, humans have done stupid things. Humans have eaten those berries to sit there and say, well, these berries just killed Greg. Let's not eat these berries.
So recoveryfirst.org has an article called Soaking Tampons in Vodka, The Facts. A vodka-soaked tampon help avoid breathalyzer detection.
Wait. No.
The primary reason suggested for teens and young women inserting vodka-soaked tampons into their vaginas is to avoid bad breath.
Wait, into the vagina, it's not the assholes.
Yeah, I Googled anal.
Okay. It just came up with what it came up with. Okay, yeah.
To avoid bad breath and potentially be caught by breathalyzer test for alcohol. However, consuming alcohol is absorbed via various body parts from their mix in the way the bloodstream. It is not logical to think that the breath will be untainted. In fact, breathalyzers test BAC or blood alcohol content for the layman. What person is listening to the show doesn't know what BAC is? You didn't know what BAC is?
I don't know what BAC is.
Your blood alcohol content.
Oh, well, now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Okay. And now we know.
Which means the test is not relative to the breath per se as much as the concentration of alcohol in the blood. Therefore, soaking tampons in any type of alcohol will not help avoid detection, and therefore eliminates one seemingly plausible reason for supposed trend in this practice.
This is like the alcohol IV thing or so, or was the intent with the alcohol IV like just to get you like drunk faster or something?
Well, so is sticking a tampon soaked in alcohol inside you.
Why? I mean, just am I that old school? Like, am I that old now where I'm just like, just drink it?
Soaking tampons in vodka. Practicalities. A number of bloggers and others have run tests to confirm if this rumor is true, were unable to make the practice work. Cardboard applicators and tampons were virtually ruined by the alcohol and made vaginal insertion nearly impossible.
I love the fact that it actually started off by saying, like, a number of bloggers have tested this, where it's like basically college students who are just shoving vodka-soaked tampons up their ass.
For likes. They're doing this for likes.
Just for likes. Like, oh, man. I mean, there's a fetish out there, I'm sure. Somebody's into
but
that.
they're not doing it on Pornhub.
Why not? They should.
Hey, you could film that shit, bro.
I don't want to. Again, I don't knock it. I don't.
You're not
like,
passionate about vodka insertions?
No, I'm not passionate about insertions in myself. Like, again, I've experimented, I've tested. I just know enough that it's not for me. Like, I'm more for anybody who's into it. Great for you. Like, I'm happy for you.
Vodkainsertions.com is available.
Is it? Oh shit! You're gonna buy it right now, aren't you?
No, I'm not logging into GoDaddy.
I feel like you should. I feel like you should buy.
yet another domain I sit on and don't use. I have like 10 of them.
No, you take every single one of them and just like target them to whatever website you want and stuff, and like put it on your business card of like vodka soaked insertions.com. Here's my business card.
Yeah, that'll be a weird one to explain to people.
But it's memorable.
Oh yeah, well, one blogger who was successful in inserting a vodka soaked tampon complained that the pain was instantaneous and severe and provided no perceived level of intoxication whatsoever. Yes. We just talked about this a second ago, how much it would fucking hurt.
I literally had a drink in my mouth and I almost did a spit take on that one. It's like, oh my God, this fucking hurts. Yeah. Dumbass. What the fuck are you shoving random like things up your ass? Don't do that.
Soaked in vodka.
Exactly. Don't do that. Things we should not do. Shove tampons soaked in vodka up your ass.
Additionally, the amount of alcohol that a person could reasonably expect to be retained in a tampon prior to insertion is very small. Perhaps less than one shot of alcohol. In most cases, the procedure is so difficult to make that no intoxication will occur. While other cases of successful insertion under the right circumstances could result in over-intoxication or alcohol poisoning. This is because the alcohol absorbed through the mucous membranes. I was right. Therefore, bypassing the mitigating effects of the stomach works much faster and intensely in the body, though.
Okay, but wait. There's one thing I'm going to correct you on this. You said that it will kill you. Now,
alcohol poisoning will kill you.
No, alcohol poisoning will kill you. But you said that like shoving the vodka soaked tampon like is going to hurt and then it's going to kill you. The one thing I'm going to correct you on, these motherfuckers actually wrote a story on it. So if they wrote a story on it, they still survived.
It said could result in over intoxication or alcohol poisoning.
Could result. Okay.
So it could
kill you. If like how oh fuck, why am I about to ask this question? How many vodka soaked tampons do you need to shove up your ass for it to actually kill you?
Well, this section is called Vodka Tampons Medical Explanation.
Oh my God, I love this. I love you. I love this show.
Love your show. I like
yeah. No, I love this. This is amazing. I'm learning so much right now.
We're educational in this motherfucker.
Yes.
We're edge-a-fucking-cational.
Yes. This is amazing.
Alcohol that comes in direct contact with mucous membranes will immediately begin to irritate and break down those tissues. Ooh.
So that is going to burn. Yeah. That's going to burn like a
This is especially true of the vagina, which has sensitive membranes throughout. Even one instance of this practice could result in damage to the sensitive sexual organ. You could fuck your vagina forever. Forever.
But, okay, now here's another question that comes into my mind. If it's a vodka-soaked tampon, isn't it squishy? I've never worked with tampons. I've never
that's why they're having so much problems getting them in.
Okay. So it's not like you can just masturbate with a vodka-soaked tampon. Like, it's not going to be that pleasurable.
No, that's why they have plastic applicators and you...
But, like, do you soak it while it's still in the plastic applicator, but doesn't it expand? And, like, can you get it out? Like, I wish
someone want to come on the show and experiment.
I wish, yeah. I would actually like to see. I don't know. I don't know if I want to condone this.
Do you want to buy vodkainsertions.com and we could just make a whole site of it?
No. I'm trying to convince you to buy it.
I'll buy it. Do you film it?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
All right. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time this airs, I will have remembered to buy vodkainsertions.com.
How many, if you don't, somebody's going to buy it and stuff. They're going to like start filming it and everything. Like 100%, you're only going to get one girl. Just one girl's going to try it out and stuff. It's going to fail miserably. Nothing's going to happen past that.
Well, that's why you don't release any content until a bunch of people have done it.
You get like numerous girls. Is this safe?
Please sign this release.
We are not liable for any health or defects that could happen because of this.
Additionally, the human vagina requires a delicate balance of native bacteria and flora in order to function properly. The introduction of foreign substances like alcohol can upset that balance and cause significant problems, including yeast infection, urinary tract infections, pain and sensitivity, and foul odors. I can talk.
So this is actually fascinating because like this is something that I learned about within the industry. A lot of people use coconut oil or so as a lubricant. Coconut oil is actually a great lubricant, except for one particular detail. There are people who are actually react negatively to coconut oil, and I didn't realize that until it happened. Then I studied up on it and like, so now whenever I'm like with somebody or so, like, and they're like, "Hey, do you have lube?" I have to sit there and go silicone, water-based, or coconut oil. And if they say coconut oil, I also have to ask the question, like, do you react, like, how's your pH balance? Like, does everything react good? Or like, how do you feel?
Vodka.
Do you want vodka? Do you want vodka just shot straight up into your cooter?
I'll spit it in.
Wait, okay, hold on. No, okay.
Go down on someone with a mouthful of vodka?
So beer is bad. Don't ever do beer within a vagina. Like 100% yeast infection and everything.
Well, no, this is saying that's bad. Vodka's bad too.
Vodka's bad too. So no, yeah. Why are we even condoning the idea of doing this at all?
Oh my God. So we got to go a little bit further down the rabbit hole here.
Oh shit, there's more?
Yes. Medically, the idea of getting alcohol past the functions of the gut by inserting it into various areas of the body does work in practice. In fact, many people have reported becoming intoxicated, some dangerously so, by receiving enemas including alcohol. Cops, Sherry enema killed Texan, 2/3/2005.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. There is a URL to the whole story.
Fuck.
By absorbing alcohol into the anus or other bodily orifice, vital bodily functions normally required to break down alcohol are bypassed, resulting in an acute intoxication. This has been seen in reports of, quote, butt chugging.
Oh, okay. So yeah, definitely heard of that.
Where young people are using funnels to deliver alcohol directly into their rectum.
Okay, what was the movie that John Cena was just in where like...
Cock blockers?
Yeah. That was actually a good movie.
It was much funnier than I thought it was going to be.
I was impressed. Like, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and whenever a wrestler like totally transitioning, but whenever a wrestler leaves like the wrestling world to go try like doing acting and everything, like for the most part, I'm like,
Hey, there is no talking shit about Hulk Hogan and No Holds Barred.
Oh no. Okay, wait. If it was just Hulk Hogan, but then The Rock topped everything. The Rock 100% like best transitional from wrestling into acting of all time. Second,
Roddy Piper, They Live.
No. I'm gonna give it to Dave Bautista.
What, for eating candy while real actors make out?
That's hard work. Haven't you ever been on a set before?
Once or twice.
It's hard to be that person that just like sits there and pretends that they're not into it, but they're actually into it.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, you're a good actor.
I know. I'm an Avian nominee.
Yeah, but I also do give it to John Cena. John Cena actually impressed me a lot. Like he's been coming out with some good acting skills that I'm like, all right, good for you.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum. That's all I have to say.
Here's to Roddy.
Yep. I will drink to Roddy. Cheers to Roddy.
Cheers to Roddy. Cheers to Roddy Piper. May you rest in peace. I don't know. I was never a Hulk Hogan fan.
But he fought Zeus.
Yeah. What was that?
No Holds Barred.
No. The actor's real name.
Tiny Lister.
Yeah. With he was fucking great at Fifth Element.
Also in Friday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Debo.
Yep.
Yes. Damn. You got knocked the fuck out. Yeah. No. Love Tiny Lister. Is he still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so back to the anal chugging real quick.
We're not done.
Summary and conclusion. While it is vital for parents, educators, and law enforcement to take all reports of this nature seriously, it's not likely that vodka-soaked tampons are actually a trend. Boo.
Why is this not a trend?
The reality is a few isolated people have attempted with poor results, which prompted unverified, sensationalist news stories that in turn caused more unthinking people to try this practice, most unsuccessfully. You fucking losers.
You're not trying hard enough. No, please don't try harder.
Try harder. Try fucking harder. However, Communities and medical professionals are urged to keep this in mind as potential cause of problems, considering that in an event of emergency, it is doubtful that anyone administering aid is going to check the vagina of a young person for a contamination source.
So there's literally a bunch of doctors who are actually like sitting there going, you got some problem with your vagina. Have you been shoving vodka-soaked tampons up your vagina?
Is there a string down there right now? Are you bleeding or is that vodka?
How do you, as a doctor, how do you ask those questions?
That's what you go to medical school for, to be able to say ridiculous shit with a straight face.
That's fair. I give you that.
I mean, for fuck's sake, that doctor, which Jackass movie was that they shoved the toy car up his ass?
Yeah,
I think it might have been the first Jackass movie.
Ryan Dunn. Yeah. Ryan Dunn doing the it was supposed to be Steve-O, and then Steve-O wouldn't do it. That was the one stunt that Steve-O was like, nope, not doing this one thing. Out of all the shit he did, out of every single fucking thing he did, he would not shove a toy car and a condom up his ass.
I agree with that decision.
No. You do you. But it's like, that's the one barrier you got to? That's the one limit that you couldn't cross? Wow.
Those toy mirrors are going to scrape on the way out.
Did that ever actually come out within the movie or so of them actually pulling it out?
I don't think it did.
I don't remember that part.
I don't think it did.
Yeah. I remember the comedy of it. I remember oh my God, here's an x-ray. What is that? That's a car. Why is it in your ass? Why? People stop shoving random stuff up your ass. No. Shove random stuff up your ass if you want that random stuff up your ass.
Just remember, vodka burns.
Yes. Please don't shove vodka tampons up your ass.
Be hard. Do 151 vodka. So do 151 tampons.
No, that shit will that shit's fire. You light that shit on fire.
Yeah, it's flammable.
Fire breathers actually use that for a long time and stuff until there was better actual gasoline and stuff.
But chug 151 and then shoot a fireball out your ass.
No, that's going to go straight up your. That fireball is going to make its way straight up your ass.
Sounds like your problem.
I feel like I'm the angel on the shoulder and you're the devil on the shoulder.
No one has ever accused me of being the voice of reason.
I feel like we have to hang out all the time just so I can help keep people safe and be the voice of reason of what
do you think unsupervised I get people killed?
Nah, have you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, good.
I also drink a lot, so
I mean, as long as you're not aware of it. I mean, that's how I say whenever somebody asks do you have kids, and I'm like, not that I know of.
Not that anyone has come after me for child support on.
Exactly. It's one day I'm sure it's going to happen. All of a sudden somebody will be on Pornhub or so and they'll be like, it's him. I found him. And then find a way to contact me and be like, hey, do you remember me from 18 years ago? Actually, no, if it would be child support, they'd be like, do you remember me from 10 years ago and stuff? And I'd be like, maybe.
How do I know it's my kid? It's doing fucking card tricks.
Yeah, that's my kid. Oh, shit. So I will not say who, but there is a popular magician that's actually happened to.
Made the condom disappear, huh?
No. 100%. Dude hooked up with a girl or so, before he became popular. Won't say if he was famous or not, but popular or so. Then ended up on TV at one point and stuff, and then lady pops up out of nowhere. But the kid actually was 18 at the time, but all of a sudden lady pops up out of nowhere and stuff and is like, hey, so do you remember me from 18 years ago? And he's like, yeah, how are you? Is everything good and stuff? And she's like, well, so here you have a kid. And it's like, what? And stuff. Literally, they got to a point where they got lawyers involved. And this is back in the day where you could actually go to the terminal within airports. So the dude actually flew the kid. And
so you're saying this was 20 years ago? Because that's pre 9/11.
Yeah. It was at least 20 years ago or so. So the kid's much older now.
So the kid's your age?
No.
Well, if he was
is it me? No.
If he was 18 at the time. and it's been 18 years since 9/11.
Well, I was a kid when 9/11 happened. I was young. I was a lot younger.
But I'm saying, you said he was 18 at the time when he found out about him.
No. The kid was 18.
Right. The kid was 18 when he found out about him.
Yeah.
And you could go to the terminal. That was 18 years ago. That makes the kid 36 now.
About. Yeah, I'm 34, so okay, good. It's not me. There, we clarified. Back to the story. Yeah, but like literally dudes there in the terminal watching the kid walk up the ramp and everything with like lawyers and stuff, and lawyers are all like, we need a paternity test and stuff, and like dude just like looks at the kid and looks at the lawyers and is like, that's my kid. Like everybody knew he looked just like him and everything. So,
and then he made the kid disappear.
yeah, but it happened. It actually happened to a magician. There was a magician out there and stuff that this exact scenario that we just like joked about and stuff. It actually, and I say, this is my reasoning for saying like, I don't have kids that I know about. We don't know. It could happen. Some lady could show up out of nowhere. Please.
This is why I like having sex with performers, because they're not going to get pregnant. They'll lose work.
Or will they? There's still a fetish for that. It's still there. Still big.
Don't ruin my night.
Man. I mean, always be careful.
Oh, yeah, anal.
With vodka.
Now, the vodka's for the vagina, dick for the asshole.
Or a toy car.
Well, I mean, I'm hung slightly better than a toy car.
Oh, I don't want to like cock shame anybody. If that one person was out there that was like, I get more pleasure out of a toy car than your dick, that's like the biggest. Oh, I feel bad. I mean, like there are a lot of people out there who have like small like micro penises and stuff. Like they usually tend to lead towards the idea of like cock humiliation and everything. Like, good for them. That's awesome. Like if you find pleasure in that, fantastic, great for you. But that's like the ultimate like insult of like, yeah, if a girl tells you I get more pleasure out of a toy car than your fucking like a Matchbox 20 car. Wait, Matchbox were they Matchbox
with
20s?
Rob Thomas?
Yeah, but so Matchbox 20 is the band. What were they, was it Matchbox cars?
Just Matchbox.
Just Matchbox cars? Okay, so it wasn't Matchbox 20.
Or Hot Wheels.
Damn, I love this show. I'm actually drunk now. Yeah.
What?
Shove Rob Thomas up your ass.
I'm sure plenty of people have over the years.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Do you think Rob Thomas and Santana double teamed someone?
If they didn't, I would be so fucking upset.
Because they were on tour together.
Yeah. I mean, like, they did, what was that song? Maria Maria? No.
Supernatural.
Maria Maria, you remind me of the West Side Story. Why am I singing all of a sudden? Yeah, no, I'm drunk. Wow, shit, this
Smooth. It was
smooth.
smooth.
Okay. Smooth. So Rob Thomas, like Santana. Is that the moment where you sit there and finally said you made it? If you're tag teaming somebody, if you're tag teaming a girl, okay, whatever you're into and stuff. Like if you're tag teaming somebody, but if you're doing it with like Santana, is that the moment where you actually sat there and said, I made it?
Yeah, but if you're tag teaming someone with Rob Thomas, you're like, man, my career's gone to shit.
I mean, what was the song that Matchbox 20 was actually known for? Was that they didn't do Superman, did they?
No, that was Three Doors Down.
Okay, Three Doors Down, which they did the Trump rally shit recently.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit politics and everything. No, we're not. I'd rather not.
If You're Gone, Push, 3 a.m.
I honestly do not know a single one of those songs just based off of the title alone.
Honestly, I don't either.
I probably know the actual songs, but if you just sat there and said, yeah, Push by like Matchbox 20, not a fucking clue. Could not sing you a damn lyric.
Real World, I don't know.
No, got nothing.
I mean, they're a band from 96. I spent 96 in most of a haze. So.
Are they still touring or did they just disband?
The group got back together in 2010 to record their fourth studio album, North, which was released in 2012. Although Thomas has recently released his new album, The Great Unknown, last year, Matchbox 20 is still technically intact at this time. Though Thomas admits scheduling can be difficult.
No shit. I mean, that's like any time that you have more than one person. Yeah, scheduling is going to suck.
That's why I haven't looked for a replacement co-host.
Do you have...
The show has had 2 co-hosts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that like an option? Like, is that an offer? Like, could there be another co-host?
Your tits ain't nice enough.
Fuck. Damn. Wait, all your past co-hosts were women, and I'm just here with you?
Yep. It's a hard knock life.
Why do I feel like I got gypped?
Got into the industry too late.
Damn, I know. No, we'll find you somebody. Somebody's out there. We're gonna get you another co-host. It's gonna be great. Who do you want as a co-host? Like if you had somebody that you sat there and said, you know what, I like their personality, I like a lot about them and stuff. I feel like they would be a good co-host.
Jenny McCarthy.
No. I still love Jenny McCarthy. I think she's a wonderful person.
I would love to just have guests on and just talk shit about anti-vaxxing the whole time.
Yeah, no, but and that's why I say no. I don't want because she lost me at the anti-vaxxing thing.
Me too.
Please vaccinate your kids,
or don't have them.
Yeah, exactly. Just vaccinate yourself.
Get your tubes tied.
Get it clipped. Or like, snip the ball
Everyone
sack.
snip everything.
Yeah, snip the ball sack. Stop procreating. We just need to stop procreating.
There are too many of us already.
Yeah. No, I'm actually trying to think what it would be like if I actually had a kid out there in the world.
I'm just thinking about sex with Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy and Carmen Electra at the same time.
So what would they do after I pop in 30 seconds?
You don't give yourself any credit whatsoever. You just automatically go straight for like, that was the best 10 seconds of my life.
I said 30. You just cut it by fucking 60%.
No. 20 seconds is going to be foreplay. We all know that.
Oh, no. There'll be no foreplay there.
No, just go straight in.
Those two can warm each other up.
But wait, who are you going to go straight into and all of a sudden get your pop shot out of? Which one's going to send you over the edge?
Jenny.
Jenny? So you're a Jenny. You're full on like Jenny guy.
She's also from Chicago, so I got to give the hometown pride the load.
Okay, that's fair. I'm okay with that. That's awesome. Like, yeah.
Hey, we're both from Chicago. I mean, she's from the South.
She's still amazing looking. Like 100%. Like.
Plus, I would rather be Eskimo Brothers with Jim Carrey than Dave Navarro.
Why?
Caliber of career.
I don't know. They both have two totally separate individual careers that are like so far off from each other. But I think they're both like equally on a plane within their own individual careers.
Dave played guitar in Jane's Addiction and the Chili Peppers, sorta.
No, he did the Chili Peppers. There was at least like two years or so that he was in the Chili Peppers.
Sure.
Yeah.
A band I really don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. I mean, like, the one thing I give a lot of credit to Dave Navarro and stuff. Like, I've never met him, been around him a couple times and stuff. Like, been to a couple of like porn events that he was also at, and I know that he directed some porn or so in the past. But the one thing that I do give credit to him is how much he does not give a fuck. Because, like, I remember back when I was like a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, like reading an article while he was with the Chili Peppers. And like the picture was him on this like Hello Kitty bed surrounded by like nothing but Hello Kitty shit. And then when you read the article, you're like, oh, this is weird. Like Dave Navarro on a bunch of Hello Kitty shit and stuff. When you read the article, it actually like stated that was one of his bedrooms. Like he just had a huge collection of Hello Kitty shit. So I was like, good for you. You got like more power to you.
But compared to Jim Carrey, the number 23, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Number 23 was a pretty bad movie.
I know. I just picked out the worst movie from his filmography to point out.
Well, what was the best Jim Carrey movie?
The Mask.
Not even Ace Ventura?
Well, Ace Ventura gets an honorable mention because Cannibal Corpse is in it.
Yes. Okay. Cool. We'll give the honorable mention. Mask was fucking great.
The Mask was great. And also had 90s Cameron Diaz in it, who crawl over broken glass for Cameron Diaz in the 90s.
Yes. Yeah. So did you ever know that like she also like did like Skinamax porn
I'm sure.
or so? Like she's one of those celebrities. Like there's always that like one article or so that's kind of BuzzFeed-ish or so. I don't know. Why am I plugging BuzzFeed? But there's always that one thing of like celebrities you didn't realize did porn and stuff. And like it was all nothing but like topless stuff and like didn't really do too much of like it was glamour, almost Playboyish in a way and stuff. But like when I found out about that, I was like, damn, good for her. Like she's hot. Stallone also did porn. Jackie Chan also did porn. Oh, damn, we looking at porn.
No, I just pulled up Mr. Skin to look at Cameron Diaz nude. Mm-hmm. 2 stars, brief nudity.
2 stars? I've never really actually spent too much time on Mr. Skin. Like, what does 2 stars mean?
You see her breast and butt, apparently.
Oh, okay. All right.
Apparently, there was a 2014 sex tape and the other woman.
Okay, now here's a question. Whenever these celebrity sex tapes come out without like the celebrity's consent, do you watch them?
Nah, not really my cup of tea.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not into like poorly produced porn. And here's the reality. If it's a full-on sex tape, the celebrity consented.
Yeah. No, like that was something that really kind of surprised me. Again, not to name names because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. This time I actually like don't want to get anybody legally in trouble. But there was a celebrity sex tape that came out that I was having a conversation with a friend of mine and stuff. We were talking about celebrity sex tapes and stuff. And I mentioned this one particular celebrity sex tape and stuff. And they kind of laughed at me and everything. And I was like, what's so funny? And it's like, I directed that. And I was like, but it was a celebrity sex tape. And I was like, yeah, her lawyers were also the exact same lawyers for the company that released the tape. It was all planned.
So Farrah Abrams and James Dean?
No. Not going to name who, but
either way, any celebrity sex tape that is getting a mainstream release,
yes,
there's 2257 paperwork.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
So they have to consent.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm going to say fuck Kim Kardashian just because it is a fantasy. So I'm not saying it in the negative sense, but no, she released that shit.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And it looked like boring sex.
She was still hot. It looked boring. Like Ray J seemed like he was really into it and everything, but like, yeah, no, it wasn't the best celebrity sex tape of that. Like,
no, it wasn't Tommy Lee steering a boat with his cock.
I think that is the top. I wish I could be Tommy Lee.
Even with the Hep C?
Oh shit! Damn, I forgot all about that. Yeah, there's something that we got to pull out of.
He didn't.
Shit. Yeah. No, Tommy, like he's actually a really nice guy too. I actually like him.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucked a lot of people. How do you think he got the Hep C?
Yeah. I mean, you never know. I actually had a friend of mine who I don't know if it was Hep C, but it was one of the Heps that was curable. So he doesn't have it anymore, but he actually got it. And there is literally no particular way that he could have gotten it.
It's a bloodborne pathogen.
Yeah.
So he ate some dirty fucking food.
Oh, wait, no, actually, I think this is actually one thing I can actually talk about because it's publicly known. It's actually out there and stuff. There was a documentary made on it and everything, and it was a subject within the documentary and stuff. So like, yeah, there's a wrestler friend of mine and stuff who was doing wrestling matches and stuff, and he believes that he retracted one of the Heps. Again, I don't know the confirmation of which Hep it was, but it was one of the Heps that he retracted from a match that involved blood being drawn within that match. And so he believes that the person that he was fighting against and stuff, like as he was bleeding out, actually had Hep and got it from there. So it's a bloodborne thing. Doesn't mean you have to have sex.
Oh, no.
Probably more pleasurable if you got it from sex, but
Unless getting cut in a ring is your thing.
No, not for him. Not for him. He's a good guy. Yeah.
What? He'd be a bad guy if it was his thing? I thought we weren't kink shaming.
If it is your thing, like, don't harm other people. If you're a bug chaser and stuff, like, that's one.
No, I was just talking about like being cut in a ring. I didn't say about bug chasing.
Well, okay, so there is a kink that I will actually like shame. Like, don't bug chase. Like, bug chasing. Like, if you're the person who chases after it, okay, but if you're the person who like wants to push it onto other people and stuff without like their consent and knowledge and everything, because like, yeah, there are those fucked up individuals out there and stuff who are like, I have HIV.
That's only a misdemeanor in California now.
Is it only a misdemeanor?
It used to be a felony. They knocked it down to misdemeanor.
What the fuck's wrong with that? Who the fuck would, like, no, 100%. Like, if I had sex with somebody and all of a sudden they were like, hey, by the way, after the sex, after I've already asked them, because like I'm huge on the vetting process and everything. Like, if I asked them and all of a sudden they were like, yeah, I have HIV, fuck you. You're the worst person in the entire world.
California lowers penalty for exposing partners to HIV. October 10th, 2017. California lowers the penalty for knowingly exposing partners to HIV.
That's fucked up.
Well, on one hand, it's no longer a fucking death sentence. So
no, exactly. Like, and if you have HIV, like, I don't want to shame anybody with HIV.
Please don't spit in my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, no. Well, okay. So one, it is no longer a death sentence. At the same time and stuff, like, if you
it's a death sentence to my wallet. Those meds are expensive.
That's true. Yeah. Well, no. Nowadays, it's actually like it's better off. Pharma bro fucked it up, but then now it's actually.
It's still a lot of meds that I can't afford to pay for.
That's true. Okay.
This nice apartment don't pay for itself.
That's true. You mean,
if I gotta start doing HIV meds, I'm gonna be homeless.
You mean not everybody in Hollywood has an apartment like this?
I don't know. You live in Hollywood.
I do not have an apartment like this.
See?
I mean,
Question answered.
I do have hardwood floors, which is rare to find in Hollywood. Yeah, if you have HIV and stuff, like, if you even come to me and stuff and say like, "Oh, I have HIV," cool. You let me know ahead of time. I can be prepared. I can know what's going on. Like, okay, that's awesome. You're open about it. You communicate with it and stuff. Like,
let's do some heroin together.
Fantastic. Yeah. No, let's shoot up. Yeah,
let's share some needles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's again, if you're just the person who hides it until the last minute after everything's already happened, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you for not telling me before I press the plunger.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if I ask you. If I ask you, like, hey, like, how's your STDs? Like,
I mean, do you open up conversations like, yo, how's your AIDS?
I actually, like, I wouldn't say it that way, but no, I'm 100% within the vetting process.
You haven't asked me once tonight how my AIDS are.
How are your AIDS?
Non-existent.
Good. High five for you. Good for you. Always wrap it up. Always do what you need to do.
Oh, no, there's none of that. I just get tested regularly.
Oh, yeah. Good. Get tested regularly. That's fantastic. Do you do the industry standard?
Only around AVN.
Oh, okay. As everybody around AVN should do. But yeah, there's always that, like, one or two guys that are like, oh, I'm going to go get laid at AVN. All right. Did you get tested? That was actually, like, when I first started, like, approaching hanging out within the industry and stuff. Like, that was the first thing people told me and everything. They were like, oh, yeah, if you go to AVN, chances are you'll probably get laid. Make sure you get your test done. And I was like, sweet.
Do you know what pissed me off? So bad at AVN 2018?
What happened?
When I got the pass test,
nothing happened.
Ready to rock and roll. Not only did nothing happen, I got fucking con plague during the convention and was bedridden for 20 plus hours.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel like we got some like time that we got to make up for that. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I want to help you. I want a wingman for you.
What was even worse was I had a baller suite over at Rumor with a double-headed glass shower with a couch in the bathroom.
Oh man! I already got my room booked, but I think it's at the Tropicana. So I'm not staying at the
Hard Rock.
I'm not staying at the Hard Rock because I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I at least want a place to go hide and stuff.
That's why Rumor across the street, or Serene is what it's called now. It's great.
Yeah,
because literally across the street.
Yeah, like most of the girls are like, oh, I need to stay at the Hard Rock, or like most of the girls and the guys are like, oh, we got to stay at the Hard Rock because we're going to be there throughout the whole entire time. And I'm like, you think you have to be there the whole entire time. It's okay to go do something that's not industry related.
I don't know about you, but I spend most of AVN drunk the whole fucking time.
Oh, I'm not going to be sober. I'm in like 8-minute like ride to the Tropicana from the Hard Rock. No, I'm not going to be sober.
See, I just like stumbling across the fucking streets.
Yeah, and I guarantee 100%, like because of the magic thing and stuff, I'm going to go see some shows too.
Well, the thing about it is, the other advantage of being that close to the convention centers, if action's going to happen, you don't have to take an 8-minute ride with someone.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, but I like walking, so it's going to be okay for me.
Yeah. Girls who have been on their feet all day with painful heels, don't.
Oh, God, I got to, because I already know like a couple of people who are going to be staying in my room with me if they don't have a room at the Hard Rock. All right, I got to keep that into. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Now I can prepare accordingly. Yeah. So like, I've only been to AVN Expo, never been to the award show, but I've only been to the Expo one time. I went, literally I got booked the day before and the day after of what was supposed to be a 3-day pass that somebody got for me. So I felt really bad about not making it for a couple days or so. So I was like, I have to go. I have to go, at least show up and like show my appreciation and show like, thank you so much for like getting me into this and stuff. So I literally drove out to Vegas from Los Angeles, and then drove back within the exact same day and stuff. So I go out there, I experience the expo and for the one day and everything that I was able to make it and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is great and everything. The one detail that like very few people know is that before I left, I went to go see Absinthe, which is the best fucking show in Vegas.
I don't know it.
Oh, let me see if we can find tickets.
I don't even know if I'm going to go to AVN this year.
Yeah, you should. Why not?
I didn't go last year.
I didn't go last year, but we should go this year.
It was the first one in 10 years I hadn't gone to.
I'm going to go.
It's one of those things of, I don't feel the content I get at AVN is of the same quality I get normally because I have people for such short periods of time.
Well, I don't feel like, I mean, if you're going just for particular content or if you're going for business reasons or so, okay, yeah, whatever you can get out of it, good for you and stuff. Like, get what you can get out of it, but also go for the experience, go for the networking, go for meeting people that you've probably never met before or so, because everybody's going to be there. It's a great place to at least get your face out there and stuff and like let other people know like, hey, this is me, this is who I am. Because I've had that happen a couple of times where like some people have known me off of Twitter even now or so. They know me off of Twitter and stuff, and they're like, I don't know about him. But then they finally like meet me in person at like, let's say, AVN House Party or like XRCO or so and stuff. And they're like, oh my God, I didn't realize, like, now I know who you are and everything. You're like, okay, I like you. You're cool people. Like, so I always recommend that. If you don't want to go, don't go. But at the same time, if you want to go see Absinthe, maybe we can hook something up.
It's one of those things where like, it's a big fucking expense. And part of me is just like, content's not great. I know a ton of people. If I'm not being paid to be there, I could spend that money on a rad international trip instead of just being at AVN drunk.
Which is, and that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that and stuff. Like, I mean, I would like for you to be there. You're a cool dude. I would like to hang out with you there.
I mean, if you want to get alcohol poisoning with me in Vegas.
Does that mean we're going to shove like vodka soap tampons up her head? I don't want to do that.
At the Circle Bar.
You know what? Just with the story at the Circle Bar, yeah, I'd be okay with that.
I want to see Hard Rock security wrestle me while I'm shoving an alcohol soap tampon up my asshole at the Circle Bar. Fight me, bro. Fight me.
I just want to see security like even come up to me and go, fuck, you're too big. Because that's everywhere I go, like every single nightclub, no matter where I go, like I do have this sense of like resting bitch face when I'm just on my own and not like around an environment that I'm happy with.
Once the tampon's in your ass, the resting bitch face will be gone.
I mean, like for the most part, it's all, whenever I'm around people that I actually like know and comfortable with. And everything,
I was just thinking of the burning.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be the guy running to the Circle Bar at the Hard Rock, going, "Fuck, my asshole's on fire."
I think you should do that no matter what goes in your asshole at AVN. You should run around Circle Bar.
Well, first of all, things aren't going to go in my asshole at AVN, but like
the night's young.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that. I will give you that.
I will find someone very pretty to try to convince you.
They can. Very pretty people have tried.
How many pretty people have tried to convince you to insert a vodka-soaked tampon into your asshole?
Okay, that specifically, not a single person.
I'm going to make that happen.
Fuck. Pretty people who have tried to convince me to shove things up my ass and stuff, there's been a few.
But this will get you drunk.
I don't care about getting drunk that much. I can just drink. Trust me, I know how to go play like a $1 slot. Insert innuendo there. And I can easily just get the drink for free.
Do you know what I do at AVN?
What?
I just have a bottle in a backpack.
That's every single time I go to Vegas, like, it's always like, all right, let's go find the gas station so we can pick up like a bottle and just like leave it in the room and so.
Oh no, it's not in the room. It's in my backpack.
No. But like, yeah, it's always like, yeah, let's just go get alcohol so that way we don't have to pay the $20 for like the alcohol that's already in the room.
What was ridiculous is at the 2018 show, they actually had security checking bags for even talent.
Ooh.
And they were so lackluster, I still managed to walk my backpack in with bottles in the bag. Like, open the bag. There you go.
Did you just find that right time of day where it's up for like those bouncers are like, we're not getting paid enough for this fucking shit?
No, I'm just a little crafty.
Oh, okay. All right. Ooh, you got some magic skills of your own.
No, I just worked security for enough years to be like, I know where they're just going to be lazy about this.
That's fair. I mean, I've done some crafty shit with like the magic skills. I've done some shit that I probably never should have done before. But
no magic. It was just literally like enough shit in the bag. Like, here, it's open. And they just didn't catch the bottle.
It's like bright as day, like just staring at, wait, was that like Green Lantern right there? Bright as day, dark as night. Yeah. I'm a fucking nerd. But like, no, 100%. Like, it's just right there and stuff. And they just like look at it and they're like, doesn't comprehend because you have that confidence. Like, you have like fucking big dick energy. That's like, here's my bottle of alcohol. And they're like, well, I don't say anything. Have fun.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
You got some Jedi shit going on right there. That's fucking awesome.
It's like, this is not the alcohol you were looking for. I am not paying $16 a cocktail.
I don't feel like... Okay, hold on. If you go to Vegas and you pay $16 for a cocktail, no.
I mean, I've done it.
No.
I'm never happy about it.
Don't. No. Why are you paying $16 for a cocktail in Vegas?
Already drunk.
Okay, no, but that's a problem with like the alcohol that's already in your room, and this is where they catch you and stuff. Like, you go to the gas station, you get a big ass like flask of whatever and stuff. Like, you bring it into the room, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get drunk here and stuff. You go out, you do a little clubbing, get a couple of like the gaming free drinks and stuff. As long as you're playing the game, they give you the free drinks and everything. You do your thing there. The moment you get up to the room, you're like, I still want to drink, but I don't want to go to the. Let's just grab this. It's here and stuff, and it's like, now you got to pay $30.
Oh no, I don't ever mini bar it.
Yeah.
But
that's where they get you. You're smart enough to know don't touch that shit.
No, I just don't stay in places nice enough to have mini bars.
Oh. Is the Tropicana a good one?
I've never stayed at the Trop.
I don't know if I should be saying that I'm staying at the Tropicana, because then the Tropicana is going to be like, keep a lookout for this guy.
In the millions of other drunk assholes in Vegas, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be fine. Until you butt chug in the middle of the floor.
At the Tropicana?
At the Trop.
You know what? No, Harris. I'll do it at Harris. No, Treasure Island. I've never stayed at Treasure Island. Nobody's ever stayed at Treasure Island.
Center Strip? All right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say Circus because they actually have a really nice buffet.
It's not as good as the Rios.
Nothing's as good as the Rios.
The Bellagio used to be.
Yeah, it used to be. Now they have a particular performer there that, yeah, fuck him.
I mean, if you want to, that's your thing.
No. This was in negative context, so fuck him.
So no lube, got it.
Yeah. Just make it painful.
It's dry. Dry anal.
Yeah.
Nobody likes dry anal.
Fuck him. And they're not blue either.
I mean, that'd be a really weird gangbang.
The Blue Man Group?
Yeah.
I would actually... Okay, seriously, 100%. If anybody wants to do content as like Blue Man Group gang banging a groupie, I would totally paint myself blue.
Well, you got to have the blue drums and like bang on them.
Yeah, no, I'll do it all. I'm okay with it. I would totally do that. I think, why has it not been made yet? Blue Man Group, like, would that be a 3-guy orgy? Like 3 guys, 1 girl? Or like, how would we do that now?
Hey, there's a Blue Man Group gay porn.
Fuck. Damn. Gay content always does. Like, they're always on top of that shit. They're great. Good for them.
They beat you to the punch.
They're creative. Very creative.
And there's a whole category apparently on Pornhub
For
Blue Man Group videos.
Really?
According to Google. Let's see what happens when I actually click on the link.
Yeah, what does it look like?
None of these people are blue.
Oh, they half-assed it. Fuck them. I'm not a fan anymore. Then again, that's actually, I see some vaginas in there, so that's not particularly gay.
No, there's a lot of vaginas, but no one's blue.
Yeah. So by the way, like, I don't know what you said earlier or so, but I do want to actually like say like Rammstein. Fucking love Rammstein.
Oh, about the shit they pulled this week?
Yeah, fucking love them. Love Rammstein. I mean, I've been a fan of Rammstein since I was like 16 years old or so and stuff. And like, okay, first of all, if today, like, okay, so for those who are listening who don't know the story, Rammstein was in Moscow, and to protest Moscow's view, or not Moscow, but Russia's political views on gay showing or gay
anti-gay laws.
Yeah, they're anti-gay laws and stuff. Like the 2 guitarists from Rammstein during their performance kissed each other in front of the audience and stuff to protest the anti-gay laws within Russia. Fucking love them. But first of all, if that shocks you, you've never fucking seen Rammstein before. You know nothing about Rammstein. If you sit there and you are the person who like looks at that and is like, I can't believe they've done this, then you should not Google Rammstein live and half the shit that they've done. Like, fucking A. I love that band. Fucking love them so much.
It was a very bold statement. I'm amazed I didn't see some jail time in Russia over it.
I mean, I to be truthfully honest and stuff, like, they are probably one of the bands that I would actually say, like, they were banned from America at one point, which was like a fascinating story. It was like during the what was the Corn Festival tour that was supposed to
Family Values.
Yeah, so the Family Values tour and stuff. Like they did the Family Values tour, and again, if that shocks you, the 2 guitarists kissing each other, you've never fucking seen Rammstein, because they got banned from the way that I heard the story. So take this with a grain of salt. We don't know if this is 100% true or not. The way that I heard the story was that they do a segment where the lead singer grabs the keyboardist, puts him into doggy style on this like box in the center of the stage, pulls out this strap-on dildo, and like basically starts humping him after he like pulled a flap, like an opening of where his ass is and stuff, and just humps him until this dildo starts shooting out like long fucking streams of like technically water and stuff, but like just simulates like an orgasm that just never fucking ends. And the way that I heard the story was that like the lead singer then went to the fire marshal, which I've dealt with fire marshals before because of like the magic shit and everything. Fire marshals are usually assholes. Occasionally there's an actually really fucking cool fire marshal. And for the most part, I'm going to say, yeah, if I've dealt with you before, you're a good person. Is that true? No. I've dealt with some fucking shitty fire marshals.
I don't even know why you like bothered to. You're like, I'm going to pretend for half a second to be political, and then I'm just going to walk it back. Is this how it rolls when you're drunk? You're like, well, I'm going to politically lie and then truth.
Yeah, fucking fire marshals. No, there are actually some cool fire marshals and stuff that I've experienced, but they're not as many as the shitty fucking fire marshals.
3, 2, 1, and shit talking fire marshals happens now.
Fuck them. but yeah, so like dude like he's shooting out water out of like his strap-on dildo cock and everything that was like just simulated of being within the keyboard's ass and stuff, and like goes over to the fire marshal within the Family Values tour and stuff, because it's Rammstein. They got a lot of fucking fire in their show and stuff. And again, I've dealt with fire marshals. Dealing with fire, they're fucking assholes. So dude goes over and like sees the fire marshal and just starts fucking spraying water from his like cock all over this fire marshal and stuff. And apparently like they got banned from America because of this fucking situation and everything. Again, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but this was the story that I heard. This kind of simulates the idea of like what Rammstein is all about. Yeah, no, they've done some shit. Like they're now known for, they do basically the exact same thing for the song Pussy. And if you've seen any of their like music videos within the past, like even on YouTube, like there's a lot of tits, there's a lot of like nudity, there's a lot of like penetration and stuff like going on within a good portion of their videos, more than within the music video for Pussy. But like 100%, like they are extreme and fucking beautiful. I love them.
They are an amazing band and really got their break because of David Lynch.
Yeah.
Lost Highway soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're just somehow connected to absolute amazingness and stuff. Like they, to me, I think that's what I was thinking about them earlier. So because we were talking about Matchbox 20 or so and how they disband and stuff. One thing I love about Rammstein is that they're one band that's never disbanded and never broken up. Like they constantly put out music, like their new album that they have out now. Fucking love that album.
And apparently it's banned in Germany.
They're banned in Germany?
The new album is.
Oh, the new album. Why? Is it Deutschland? Is it that song? The song somehow got banned in Germany?
The Rammstein album banned from display in Germany. The German government has banned the hard rock group Rammstein's latest album. Oh, this is from 2009.
Oh, wait. Okay, 2009. Would that be
because of depiction of sadomasochism.
Yeah, so that would be the album that actually has Pussy on it. And so there's the two music video versions of it. There's one that's like the NC-17 music video, and then there's one that's like it wasn't released on Pornhub. I think it was released on like RedTube or something like that, where it's like full on penetration.
Same difference.
Yeah. Same.
They're all Mind Geek.
They're all Mind Geek? Okay. I didn't know for sure. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, no, 100% like love fucking Rammstein. Moral of the story, Rammstein can do no wrong.
I agree. But, Crow, it is actually about the time. We're going to call last call on this motherfucker.
Oh, damn. I have to go home now.
You do. But before you do.
Yes.
Where can everyone find you on social media?
Oh, you can find me on social media at XKRO13X on both Instagram and Twitter.
If they want to find your magic?
If they want to find the magic, you can find me. You can find it on there. I'll link stuff up. Yeah, I'll make stuff happen.
Awesome. I love how soft spoken you've gotten since you've gotten a little drunker.
Oh no, yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Well, that's someone else's problem.
You don't gotta go home, but get the fuck out of here.
It's like, hey, post-production problems for you, Matt. I get quiet when I get drunk.
Not particularly quiet, just a little more like, yeah, soft spoken.
Yeah, I can see the decimal meter.
Has it gone bad?
A little low.
I'm sorry.
I'll fix it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll turn the volume
Post-production's
up.
the thing.
Yeah. Oh, we'll fix it in post.
Believe it or not, drinking buddies, I actually do post-production work on this fucking show.
Probably the one podcast show that does.
That's right. But until next week, you can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt F. and Slayer on Facebook, Matt Slayer on Instagram. You can find the podcast at And Now We Drink on Twitter, and Now We Drink _ on Instagram. And until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.